According to head coach Megan Becker, it's a good starting point for this team, and it will only go up from here.
So everybody's in the same boat, you know, everybody's in the same boat in regards to how much time they've been on snow. We've only been on snow twice before that race, so, and then now we have a good starting point, and we can now start to adjust our goals, both as a team but as individuals as well.
Freshman Rainey Watkins competed in 2 qualifying junior national races and qualified in both. The magic number is 3 to officially qualify. She talks about those races from the past weekend.
To be honest, I didn't think I was gonna qualify because there's a lot of fast people out there. So I was kind of shocked, but surprised. But it feels pretty good. I'm looking forward to going to Soldier Hollow later.
Nordic skiing will have the winter break off from competition as they'll resume meets in the new year. Boys swimming saw a successful first weekend of swimming in 2 meets. A total of 8 Broncs qualified for the state meet. Junior Isaac Woods of Cody High School competed in the pentathlon last weekend and gives us insight to what it's like to compete in that event.
Yes, it is a pentathlon, and so what you do is you take the fastest times you get from those events and you'll add them all together and to create one time, and from that time they'll score you off of that. I did all right. I took 6th overall, but room for some improvement, but overall pretty good.
Cody Swimming will be in Fremont County today and tomorrow. They'll be in Lander Friday, while Riverton hosts the Broncs in an invitational on Saturday. Alpine got some time on the mountain this past weekend while they're still waiting on competition to begin. That will happen in January. There are some unique things that Alpine can do, including reviewing film from practice. Head coach Taylor Henson talks about the benefits of having film for the team.
So it's nice. The kids can see what we were talking about. Because sometimes you don't actually know that you're doing something or that you're not doing something until you see yourself on video. And so it's a really good talking point during dryland when we can't actually be on snow.
Natalie Winky, senior for the Phillies team, talks about the dry practice from an athlete's point of view and what the benefits are from it.
Yeah, so being in Cody, you know, we only get to practice on really Saturdays, and some other teams get to go up almost every day and practice. It's quite obvious when we go to our meets that we're definitely a little more in shape than them, and I think it's really good to get your endurance and strength training out of the way. It definitely translates to your skiing.
Alpine skiing will still wait for their season to begin, which starts in January. Cody Wrestling was in Lander last night for duels, as they'll be in Whirlin today for the Battle of the Big Horns Friday and Saturday. Check out the full interviews on our Facebook page, The Range 103.3. When we return for the break, we'll have a talk with head coach Chris Wagner. This is Cody High School basketball on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station.
Work that will stand the test of time. Cascade Services specializes in high-quality welding and fabrication for all of your needs. Whether it's stunning custom railings, sleek staircases, or unique metal projects, we bring your vision to life with precision and care. No project is too big or too small. Craftsmanship you can trust and built to last. Call Cascade Services today at 307-202-2433 to get started on your custom project.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takeuchi equipment and service needs. Takeuchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takeuchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takeuchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
This is your Build Up the Tip-Off pregame show presented by Cody Ace Hardware, your home lawn and gardening carrying store. Make sure you check them out at the Becklink Plaza in Cody. Big thanks to Cody Ace Hardware for the Build Up the Tip-Off pregame show. I got up with head coach Chris Wagner before this one, and we talked about the game just previously, not long ago, against Burns, and this upcoming one against Wheeling. Let's head into that conversation right now.
It's time now for our pregame interview. Sending it back to the court with Wyatt Barichka with head coach Chris Wagner.
Back here on 103.3 The Range, we're here with head coach Chris Wagner. And coach, just kind of reflect on Burns. I think the thing that stood out to me was the players who normally don't get a lot of varsity minutes took advantage of the time they had today.
Yeah, for sure. We kind of got thrown in with a different starting lineup for today. So even with those 5 having to adjust without a key player on the floor was big for them. And I thought they were getting some really good looks early. We just, our shots were way off and kind of got them settled in the second quarter. Didn't really adjust anything. They just started knocking down the open looks that we were getting. So that was good to open it up a little bit. And then, it kind of became a game, especially with us having another, quick turnaround with the second game. Nice to be able to get the bench going and playing, a significant amount of the minutes, especially in the second half. So good experience for them. I was pretty pleased with all, most of their effort. There's still some things it's still early, so lots of stuff to clean up. But in general, proud of them the way they stepped up.
I'll ask you if the court maybe probably had a little thing to it too, because that's a different, unique court compared to what you guys normally see. Probably a lighter court, but this is pretty dark. Does that come to sometimes kind of affect the way you shoot, or should it be pretty simple?
It can. I think if you're going to pay attention to it, acknowledge it, and just, that's when they got to really get out there in pregame warm-ups and just kind of get a feel for, this is a different thing and it's not going to be the same. It was kind of cold when we walked in, a darker gym than we're used to, and then the darker court. So, sometimes that, especially with younger players, that's little stuff like that's going to make a difference. But like I said, they settled in. I felt like played much better in that second quarter.
Perfect, Coach. Let's get into this upcoming game against Wheatland. You got a chance to see a little bit of Wheatland against Powell. What did you see in Wheatland today that you kind of are getting ready for?
Yeah, they got one really very talented player. She can score in a lot of ways, and we saw him on film, throughout the week. And she finds a small gap to drive through. She's small and can get through those tighter gaps, even if the help defense is kind of there. And she's got a quick burst. So once she gets past that last defense, she bursts and gets up, makes some acrobatic layups, kind of like an up and under type thing. Really dynamic player, and then she can shoot from outside. So you just got to be aware of her for sure on the court. And that's not to say we just only concentrate on her, but definitely she's going to require a little more attention.
And when they were playing Powell, they kind of do a little bit what you guys do, try to get a lot of pressure early, try to create easy transition buckets. Is that something you're going to be kind of looking out for in this game as well?
Yeah, I like it when teams enjoy to play up tempo with us, especially our transition defense can kind of be, we'll get a basket and kind of not be as assertive getting back. So I like having games like this now to bring that out. If it exposes us a little bit, then we can get them reminded and kind of get that motivation to get back and transition a little faster.
And, not much of a break. You got one game in between these ones. How is everybody feeling? Health status, how's everybody doing?
I think they're good. No one really had to, grind too hard in that first game. Told them the ones that were the starters, I think it was mid-third quarter, we got most of them out and told them, get your snacks out, start eating and refueling up for the next game. So, I'd say they're hopefully feel pretty good.
Perfect, Coach. Last question here. X Factor, what's going to help you guys get the win to this game?
The shooting in the second quarter would be great. If you come out right away right there and hit them. I would say I think we got to do a little bit better around the rack defensively. I thought we gave up Burns way too many just easy shots at the basket. And then not only that, anytime we did have that contested, I think we're just getting pushed underneath for rebounds too much. So I told our defense, we got to start clearing space. So I think being able to keep that space, get the ball out of the air and being able to get off in the break instead of kind of getting clogged up, as soon as we get the ball will be a big one for us.
Perfect, Coach. Thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you after the game.
All right. Thanks, Wyatt.
Big thanks to head coach Chris Wagner for his time, as always. That helps out with these, get to know the opponent more, get to know what Cody's thinking, and every time. Again, the name you're going to be watching out for, Lily Anderson for the Lady Bulldogs of Wheatland. She just put up over 30 against the Lady Panthers just moments ago. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. We'll start with the Lady Bulldogs. They're going to be in their home whites, blue numbers, blue lettering, trimmed in gold. And for the Phillies, they're going to be in their away blues with the gold numbers, gold lettering, Phillies on the sides, and Cody on their jerseys. For the Lady Bulldogs, it is Ella Kyle, followed by Taryn Walkery, Cameron Mickelson, Carly Jones, and Lily Anderson. And for the Phillies, it is going to be Ellie Talich, Macy Ball, Maddie Boudry, Sophia Radakovich, and Sydney Simone. Those are the five for the Phillies. It's going to be Radakovich in the circle matched up with Mickelson. And just like that, we are underway here. Cody controls the opening tip here in this one. They'll get first crack at it offensively, going right to left in this one. Simone loses the basketball for a moment, is able to save it to Talich. Inside to Radakovich, kicked out to Ball. Ball's going to pull up immediately for three. This is going to be off just to the right a little bit. It's an extra opportunity for the Phillies here. So second crack at it, approaching 30 seconds into this contest. Radakovich inside, spins it and puts it in. And the Cody Phillies will take a quick 2-0 lead on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Also, big thanks to Cody Ace Hardware for their Build Up the Tip-Off pregame show. Your local home, lawn, and gardening care store. Cody up 2-0. Normally, it's the opposing team for the Phillies that get the first opportunity at it, as Radakovich will secure the rebound after a missed three from Wheatland. Boudry to Talich, going to drive in right side, was looking to give it up to Radakovich. Cody will be able to get it. Simone will pull it up for three, up the bank and in. Cindy Simone opening up the bank on that one. It's now 5-0 Cody advantage. 6:47 left to play here. Quarter number one. Here's a drive in from Mickelson. We'll float it from the two. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Simone. So Wheelan has started with a couple of missed shots from inside. 90 seconds into this contest. Boudry at the top left side outside. Drives in. Kick out now to Simone. Thought about a three. We'll hand it off to Talich, looking to drive in. Loses the basketball turnover. First turnover of the contest by either team. And I got away with a travel there was Kyle. And Kyle breaks the goose egg off the scoreboard for the Lady Bulldogs of Wheatland. 5-2 score on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Quarter number one here at the Lander Classic. Game 4, Cody gets a one-game break, and fighting for the basketball ends up with the Phillies turning it over for the second time today. 5:58 left to go. Again, the second game for Cody. It's the fourth of the Classic. Douglas picked up a big win over Level. We'll be taking on Lander later today, and then Douglas is going to take on the Park County teams tomorrow. Inside pass to Kyle. Kick out now as it's deflected by Simone, who was trying to save it. Out of bounds, and it will go to Wheatland. Wheatland going left to right, Cody right to left with 5:42 left to play. Quarter number one here on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Inbound to Anderson. Here's the kick out now for Kyle. Launches a three. It's good, and we're evened up here in Lander. Kyle with all 5 points for Wheatland. It's 5-all on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. It's Boudry now, right side outside. We'll underhand it off to Ball. Ball back out Boudry. Thought about a three. Drives in. Floater from 15 is good. Maddie Boudry with two. Three different Phillies already on the scores book, as Anderson will have it deflected by the Phillies, but it's last touch by Cody. It will stay with Wheatland. 5:09 to play, quarter number one. Inbound to Anderson at the top. Matched up by Talich. Cody running man-to-man defense. At the top is Kyle. Has all 5 points for Wheatland. Is there going to be the first change of substitutions here in just a moment? Talich trying to save it in the bench and get able to create the turnover. Nice save by Ellie Talich. Ball has it to Simone for three. Can they cap it off? No. Gonna hit the back iron back to Anderson. Anderson quickly down the court for the Lady Bulldogs. Here's a drive in, and there's gonna be a foul on the shot. 2 free throws coming, as there's gonna be lots of changes coming up for both teams. Ellie Talich will pick up the first team foul, first personal foul. Anderson at the line again, had a really good game to start the Lander Classic. Right around 30 points, I believe, is what she ended up with. 30, maybe 35 is, I think, what I unofficially had her for. Changes for the Phillies. Morager is in, and also in is Agadaw. Talich and Radakovich make their way to the bench, and Anderson goes 2 of 2 from the line, and we're tied up here in Lander. Boudry brings it up to the left side. We'll give it up now to Simone. Back to Boudry up top. Reset the offense, get things guarded. Back to Simone. Simone will fire it for three, can't get it go. Morager, second chance, back out Simone. She'll drive in, pull up from the elbow for two. He's off the mark, so 2 empty possessions and no points. Back to Whelan, quickly. Anderson, shot deflected by Simone, and she's got immediately looks at the bench and didn't think that was a foul, but that'll be the case. Anderson back at the line to give Wheatland their first lead of the contest. Big thanks to Breadboard Sub Shop, celebrated 30 years of business in Cody. Located on the top of Grable Hill, Anderson knocks 2 for 2 again. She's 4-4 from the line. And now Wheatland gets their first lead of the contest. Again, a battle of undefeated teams. Wheatland 5-0 and escaped a win against Powell. This ball will fire for a 3. It's off the mark, and it's going to stay with the Phillies after Wheatland couldn't come up with the rebound. Cody 3 of 8 immediately in this contest. Wheatland just 2 of 4. Boudry to trigger it in for the Phillies on the baseline. Boudry inbound to Simone. Simone at the top will swing it to Morager, right side, outside. 3:53 left to play. Back to Boudry up top. Boudry swing it now back to Simone inside of Agudal. Agudal kick out. Boudry thought about a 3, drives in right side, dishes it off for Agudal, who can't get it, and it's going to be a turnover by Cody, unofficially their 3rd turnover. And Wheatland will again continue to make changes. Head coach for the Wheatland Bulldogs, Eric Jones. So I believe it's his first season here in Wheatland. 3:37 left to play, quarter number 1. 9-7, favor of the Lady Bulldogs on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Here's the give to Anderson. That's the player to watch out for. Anderson fires for a 3. It's off the mark. It's rebounded by Adams. Here's a shot by Kyle. No good. 3rd opportunity. And it's going to be off the mark again. Here's another shot from Anderson. That's no good. Wheatland again with another opportunity. And we're going to get a jump ball. And Wheatland's going to keep it. Dalich and Redakovich check back in. Agudal and Simone will check back out. Wheatland basketball on the baseline after the jump ball. Arrow will favor the Phillies after this inbound. Inbound, Mickelson matched up by Redakovich. Tries to go baseline on the right side, outside. Back up top now to Kyle. She will knock it in. Long, too, is good. And Wheatland is up by 4. And again, 2 games in 2 days. First time Phillies are having this happen. It's a fire 3 from Dalich. No good. Rebounded is no good. It looks like it's going to be off the mark. And looked like ball was slow to make it back down. Looks like she's okay. Here's a 3 from Mickelson off the mark. And we're going to get a whistle. Foul on Wheatland. They're going to give it off to Jones. She'll pick up her first, team's first. Right now, 11-7. Wheatland advantage. .239 left to play, quarter number 1. As Cody eased down, they gave the foul to Jones. Morager will swing it to ball for 3. She'll fire it. Nice shot as it drills nothing but nets. Macy Ball cuts the lead down to 1. Quickly down the court is Wheatland. Drive in, Anderson, floater for 2. That's off the mark. Fight for the basketball. He's going to end up with the Lady Bulldogs. And back to Wheatland, it will go. Clock at 2:15, quarter number 1 here. Triggered it in, goes to Anderson for 2. Shots off the mark, will get a foul. And it's going to stay with Wheatland. Another foul on Cody. This time we're going to give it to Redakovich.
Cody foul, number 15, Sophia Redakovich.
Wheatland up by 1. Mickelson again to trigger it in for the Lady Bulldogs. Inbound is fired there from Adams, no good. Dalich was looking for a long pass to Boudry. It's a turnover. And back to Wheatland it goes, and Cody really haven't been able to settle in yet. Anderson's going to fire for 3. She can't get that shot to go. It's Morager with the rebound. And Wheatland's kind of playing Cody's game a little bit. Bring pressure, and like I said, trying to save it. It will go to the Phillies. Got some substitutions. Simone is in the contest for Cody. Final 143 here in quarter number 1. 11-10 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, live from Lander, Wyoming. 103-3 the range. Cali, Cody. Simone at the top. Will drive in, kick out Talich. Will fire it for 3 for the lead. In and out. Good take there by Talich. Just doesn't go in. And it will stay at 11-10. 1:19 left to play. Danzy's going to check in for the Phillies on the next whistle. Down right corner is Mickelson, matched up by Ball as Cody's going to get a turnover. Boudry was trying to create the turnover. There it goes. And we're going to get a fight for the basketball. Ball able to get it over the midcourt stripe. Falls again is Macy Ball. Long pass to Boudry. Thought about a 3. Back up to Talich at the top. Under a minute left to play. Looking for Radakovic on the inside. Turnover again by Cody. Unofficially their 5th turnover of the first quarter. Drive in by Davis. We'll kick it up top to Mickelson at the logo. 35 seconds left to play. Drive in now from Davis on the baseline. Turnover Wheatland. And we still stay at a 1-point advantage for Wheatland. Ball inside, outside, up to Talich. Swing it to Simone, all the way to Boudry. 3-4. The lead is going to go over the basket in a fight for the basketball out of bounds. It's going to go to Wheatland. Danzy's going to check in for Cody. In for Wheatland is Anderson and Jones. They are back in for Wheatland. 12.9 left to go. Cody is down by 1. Inbound to Anderson. Wheatland can hold for the final shot if they elect to. Anderson over the midcourt stripe, matched up by Boudry. Anderson drives in right, tries to go all the way. She'll get the whistle and go to the line and shoot a pair. Foul going to go against Cody, and you're going to get Rager on the foul. Anderson to try to get this up to a 3-point lead. Anderson's first free throw is good. All of her points have come from the charity stripe tonight. And you heard Coach Wagner say she'll take any opening she has to drive in. Knocks in 2, and it's 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Quickly to Simone, launches at the buzzer. It's off the glass and no good. So we're at the end of 1. Cody is down by 3 in this contest. We'll step aside 30 seconds. Back here on 103.3 The Range.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
This is Cody Phillies basketball on 103.3 The Range.
Phillies down for the first time this season in a quarter. Second quarter action. It is the Lady Bulldogs up on this one over the Phillies. 13-10. Is Cody shoot 40% from the field, 4 of 10 unofficially, 2 of 6 from 3. Wheeland's getting their points from the charity stripe, got 5 of the 13 from there. It will be Cody basketball to start the second quarter. We're underway here in Lander. Lander Classic hosting the girls this year. Boiser and Douglas got a 46-22 win over Wheatland today. They'll take off Burns and Douglas. Simone inside, gets it in and good, and the Phillies will start off with a score. And it's right back to Wheatland quickly over the midcourt stripe. He is down to 1 for Wheatland. 13-12 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Inside pass to Mickelson. Mickelson now will give it up top now. It is Walkie with the shot, no good. And quickly over is Cody. Ball will drive in. Here's a long three from Simone. Gets it to go. She has got 2 buckets and 5 points, and it's a 3. It gives Cody a 2-point lead. Biggest lead has been 5. The Phillies have been able to have that, at least statistic, for a moment. Inside Jones underneath the basket. Looks to give it up to Walkie. Now to Anderson. Anderson thought about a 3. Nice job by Boudry to close it in. Mickelson from the elbow for 2, and we're tied up again. Nicholson with her first score. Quick Cody again. They're just kind of quickly getting over the midcourt stride. Boudry to Simone. Simone will drive in for the shot. She'll be fouled and go to the line. Simone will go to the line for the first time. They're going to give Jones the foul. Jones is second. Simone to break the tie from the line. She does. She has all 6 points for Cody in this quarter. Now Cody quickly to a 6-2 advantage in the third, or the second quarter. Second free throw. He's up and good. Tie's broken. We got confusion with technology. 17-15 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Cody is up. It's shot there from Walker. He is no good. Cody will come up with it quickly over the timeline. His Ball. Ball will give it up now to Talich inside of Radakovic. Back out Ball. 3 for another score. No good. 5 for the rebound. Anderson quickly over the line. Tries to go in, and a hard fall to the floor. And Anderson will get up. Ball should be the one picking up the foul here. We'll see. That is the case. Macy Ball will pick up her first. Anderson at the line. Again, all of her points have been from the free throw line. She'll make the first, cut the lead down to 1. Got one more free throw coming up. Second free throw is up and good. And timeout taken by Wheeling. We are tied again at 17. It is now the 4th tie of the contest. Quick 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Big thanks to Cal Mitchell, All-State agent. All-State, you are in good hands. Also, big thanks to Park County Glass, Woodward Tractor, making Cody broadcast possible. Again, the boys picking up a 46-22 win over Wheeling. Again, they are going to play the same opponents as Cody today. I believe they'll take on Burns tomorrow, if I read the schedule correctly. They'll also take on Douglas. Cody will take on the Lady Cats, who got a big win just a moment ago. It's a name you'll hear tomorrow quite a bit. Lauren Olson picks up her 2,000 points in her high school career. It's a hard accomplishment just to get 1,000. Now imagine getting 2,000. Here's Radakovic now to Talich. Looks to drive into the paint, puts up a shot. They just call offensive foul. They did. Talich had the buckets, and they call an offensive foul. Trying to get in there and get in the lane, and just kind of made a little extra contact. And that's how the foul gets picked up. So we still stay tied at 17. Pass to Anderson. We'll go baseline, guarded by Boudry. Pulls it up mid-range for 2. It's good. That's Anderson's first bucket. That's not a free throw, and Wheeling up 19 now to 17. Simone on the elbow is going to back her way in. Here's a pass off to Boudry inside Radakovic. Back out Simone. She'll fire it for 3, knock it in. Simone has all 10 points in this second quarter for the Phillies, and they're up by 1. 3 from Anderson, trying to answer, will rim out. Now we'll go for Boudry. We're going to see a Philly check in, next dead ball. Boudry's at the top, matched up there by Kyle. And that's going to be a turnover by Cody. Didn't have many turnovers to start this second quarter. Now Cody with 6 First turnover of the second quarter. Anderson. A little swing around the Lady Bulldogs. Here's a drive in by Kyle to Anderson for 2. It's good. And now Lily Anderson's getting going on from the field. Right now it's 21-20. Talich all the way in, a foul. This time she'll go to the line. Doesn't pick up the foul. Going to the line again. Talich is going to the line. They're going to give the foul to Walkery. She'll pick up her first. Team second. Talich at the line to shoot a pair. Makes the first. And we are tied here in Lander. 4:08 to play, second quarter. Talich to give Cody the lead. That is the case. Timeout taken by Cody. So they'll take their first tight contest here. Cody is up 22-21. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick 30. 4:08 left to play. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard shows the Phillies up 22-21. Back in 30 seconds on 103.3 The Range.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent who provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Stream today's game, past games, and listen to future Cody Athletics on the radio and catch live video coverage at myheartmountainradio.com.
4:08 left to play, second quarter action. The Phillies knock in 2 free throws courtesy of Ellie Talich to give the Phillies a 1-point lead. Right now, 20 points total in this second quarter. The Phillies have outscored the Lady Bulldogs 12-8, but Anderson has already got 2 quick buckets from the field. She already has 12 for Wheatland. She has 12 of the 21 points, which is, again, she's already put 40 in the 2 games she's played today. Wheatland basketball after the timeout taken by the Phillies. Both teams down to 4 timeouts. Both teams undefeated. Wheatland at 5-0. Cody at 4-0. Anderson will step it back for 3. It's going to be left short, rebound courtesy of Agadaw. And quickly over is Cody. Is Talich. She fires for 3, knocks it in and good. Talich with 5 in the quarter, and she's the second Philly with points in the second quarter. Agadaw creates a turnover for Wheatland. They give their 4th turnover. Cody up by 4. That's their biggest lead. 5 is actually their biggest. Simone. Side outside, cross court, pass it off to Talich, looks for the inside pass, kicking violation, will give it up to Cody. We'll have our Kiel Sanitation halftime reports coming up at the half. Recap the first half, get some stats and what is to come for Cody basketball. Agadaw, 1 dribble, pulls it up for mid-range. Morager will get the rebound and go to the line. They're going to give the foul to Adams. She'll pick up her first. And it gives Morager a chance to get her first points of the contest. She was our State Farm Player of the Game, presented by State Farm agent Jen Talich. Misses the first. AC Ball will check in for Simone, who is having herself a good game. 13 points quickly in the first half. So it's Talich, Agadaw, Morager, Ball, and Boudry. The 5 for the Phillies. Sam Morager will go 0-2 from the line. And jump ball favors the Lady Bulldogs of Wheatland. 25-21, your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard shows the Phillies currently up. We'll have a Lady Bulldog check in on the next whistle. 3:03 left to play, second quarter action. Nicholson, right side outside. Give it up now for Dawson. Anderson now Go fake the screen one way. Shot is up, and we'll get 2 free throws coming up for Lily Anderson. Give a foul on Cody. Macy Ball just picked up her second. First free throw is good. So first free throw for Anderson was good. Makes it now a 3-point game. This to make it a 1-score game. That's the case. Anderson with 14. For Wheeling has 8 of the 10 points Wheeling has scored in this second quarter. Dallage spins, goes inside to Agada in the paint, makes one post move. She'll fire up a shot. No good. It's Dallage with a rebound. Second chance for Cody. After the missed shot by Agada, Morager now will travel with it and turn over on Cody. Officially their 7th turnover of the contest. It is Radakovic who checks in. 2:29 left to play in the second quarter. 25-22 your score. Back to Wheeling. It's Walkery who will fire a 3. Can't get it to go. Anderson who gets the rebound. Can't put that shot up. It goes back to Cody. Talich was the one who secured the rebound. It's back to Cody. It's Radakovic who puts it up from the paint. It's good. And Cody back up by 4. It is 1:51 left to go in the second. Cody up by 4, 27-23. Anderson gets the screen from Jones. Not about a 3. Now we'll drive it to the paint right side. We'll throw up a shot. Can't get the shot to go. Morager will secure the rebound for the Phillies, and Boudry quickly over. Radakovic in the paint, back out Boudry. Boudry will drive in for a shot. Can't get it to go, and now you got a Bulldog who is slow to get up. And they're going to give an offensive foul to Manny Boudry, who picked up her first personal. It is the first team foul, or its 4th team foul of the quarter. Staying at a 4-point lead for Cody. There's the give now, far side to Hicks. Hicks is going to give it up now to Dawson. Now they'll give it inside, give it back to Davis. 1:04 left to play, almost went out of bounds. Almost turnover there. Here's a drive in by Walkery. And Talich gets it away in the passing lane. It will stay with Wheatland. With 58.3 left to go. Second quarter action from the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Walkery will inbound to Anderson, matched up by Boudry. Anderson drives in, gives it off to Walkery for the layup. 2, can't get it to go. Radakovic for the rebound, and then we're going to get a whistle. And out of bounds. It will stay with Cody with 49.7 left to go. Boudry over the midcourt stripe. 45 seconds left to play as the Phillies up by 4 in the second quarter. Radakovic at the top, inside for Talich. Talich puts it up, and it will roll in. Took the dramatic roll, but will fall in, and Cody is up by 6. 28 seconds left to play. It's Hicks. Right side outside, gives it to Anderson on the cut. Now she'll back up from the arc. Right side, and will fire it from 3 after a sidestep. It's a little short, and the rebound will go for Macy Ball. And quickly over is Cody. Ball, swing it to Simone. She'll fire a 3. It's good again. And it's Sydney Simone who gets the score, and that will be how the first half ends. And Cody outscores Wheatland 22-10, courtesy of a 13-point quarter from Sydney Simone. So with that, our Kiel Sanitation halftime report is coming up. Let's hear a word from Kiel Sanitation.
Since 1982, Keel Sanitation has been the trusted leader in sanitation services throughout the Bighorn Basin. We're a family-run business dedicated to providing top-notch customer service. Whatever your sanitation needs are, Keel Sanitation has you covered. We offer a comprehensive range of residential and commercial trash collection options featuring a variety of containers. Our roll-off containers range from 10 to 40 cubic yards. We also have 95-gallon roll-out carts and steel dumpsters, including bear-proof containers. Our septic services include thorough, high-pressure back flushing to ensure your system is Keel clean. For your convenience, we also offer 24-hour emergency septic services. To meet all of your sanitation requirements, we provide portable restrooms for any occasion. Our offerings include standard portable restrooms, hand wash stations, and handicap units. We also specialize in services for the oil field, including portable restrooms, potable water, roll-off containers, and vacuum services. Be sure to check us out, KeelSanitation.com. We're also on Facebook. Look for us in there under Keel Sanitation. Give us a call, 307-587-6616. Go Cody Bronx and the Cody Phillies as well.
It is your Keel Sanitation halftime report brought to you by Keel Sanitation, currently on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Cody leading this one 32-23 after outscoring Wheatland 22-10 to take a 22-10 second quarter outing to give the Phillies a 9-point lead at the half. Taking a look at stats again, all stats unofficial in the contest. The Lady Bulldogs of Wheatland would shoot 6 of 22 from the field. They would go 1 of 9 from three-point range. Perfect 10 for 10 at the charity stripe. And who has all of those? Well, that would be Lily Anderson, who's got the only one who's gotten to the line in the contest. She is 10 of 10 from the line. For the Phillies, they are unofficially 11 of 20 from the field, 6 of 11 from three-point land. And it's really been a Cindy Simone show who has helped the Phillies she got the first 10 points of the half, or of the second quarter for Cody. 4-6 from the free throw line. Again, 6 of 11 from three-point land. 6 lead changes, not 5 ties in the contest so far. Cody has more turnovers in the contest at 7-4. That's your look at the first half stats. We're going to take a look at the individual after this 2-minute timeout. This is Cody Phillies basketball live on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. Back in 2 minutes.
Texting and driving. Texting and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by White-On.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronson Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronson Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
We continue the Kiel Sanitation Halftime Report. Here's Wyatt Barichka.
Halftime here at the Lander Classic, Game 2 for the Cody Phillies. Cody right now up 32-23 after a, again, 22-10 second scoring output for the Phillies. Phillies would be down 13-10 to start the second quarter. And again, 22-10 was how Phillies outscored in the second quarter. Take a look at individual statistics here in this one. We'll start with the Lady Bulldogs of Wheatland. It's led by Lily Anderson with 14 points in the game right now. Ella Kyle has currently 7. Nicholson with 2 in the ball game. Those are the 3 Lady Bulldogs in the scorers book. For the Cody Phillies, it's led by Sydney Simone. She has 16 points in the contest. She got 13 of the 16 in the second quarter. Emily Talich with 7. Macy Ball has a 3. Battery Boudry with 2 in the contest so far. Sophia Radakovich with 4 in the ball game so far. And that is how everything is going so far. The Phillies have out-rebounded unofficially for the Lady Bulldogs 15-7. I had them unofficially for. Is that as you look at the individual statistics, we're going to come back with the second half. Phillies right now up at the Kiel Sanitation halftime, 32-23 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Final 2 minutes. Second half is underway. This is Cody Phillies basketball on 103.3 The Rage, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station.
If you're looking for custom metal work that will stand the test of time, Cascade Services specializes in high-quality welding and fabrication for all of your needs. Whether it's stunning custom railings, sleek staircases, or unique metal projects, we bring your vision to life with precision and care. No project is too big or too small. Craftsmanship you can trust and built to last. Call Cascade Services today at 307-202-2433 to get started on your custom project.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takeuchi equipment and service needs. Takeuchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takeuchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takeuchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Allstate agent Cale Mitchell is a proud supporter of Cody High School sports. At Allstate, you can bundle your home and auto for the lowest premium rates. Cale Mitchell is your local agent and provides great professional customer service to ensure that you got the best affordable coverage needs. Call Allstate agent Cale Mitchell at 307-527-6447. That's 307-527-6447. Allstate, you're in good hands.
You're tuned into Cody High School basketball, live on 103.3 The Range.
Cody Philly is going to start with the basketball to start the second half. 32-23, your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard heading into the second half of action. Wyatt Barichka with you live on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station online at myheartmountainradio.com. Simone almost loses it for a moment, gives it to Radakovic in the paint, loses it again is Cody. Fight for the basketball. Radakovic comes up with it, and I thought it would be a travel, but they're just going to call a jump ball. Either way, it was going to end up with Wheatland. Somehow, some way, that would have been the case. So an empty possession to start the second half for the Phillies. Back to Wheatland. Anderson, who has 14 in the contest, leading the way here. Here is Simone poking it away for Cody. Simone now. Give it off to Boudry at the top. Now to Talich, left side outside. Here's a drive in from Talich. Looks to drive in. A foul and 2 free throws are coming up for Ellie Talich with 7:17 left to go. Foul going to go against Wheatland. They're going to give Walkery the foul. Your second personal, first team foul, as Talich will make the first. Ten-point lead for Cody. Second free throw hits the front iron and takes a friendly bounce in. Cody now up to 11. The more they grow this lead and hold Wheatland, the bigger the margin has gotten. Right now, Wheatland's biggest lead has been 4. Cody's biggest lead right now, as it stands, at 11. 7:03 left to play. And it's Anderson, who's guarded heavily by Boudry. Anderson give it up now to Walkery. Walkery in the paint, back up top to Mickelson. Mickelson matched up by Talich as Cody runs man-to-man. Here's the handoff to Jones. Here's a kick out now to Kyle for 3 off the mark. And it's Radakovic who comes up with the rebound, and we'll give it up to Boudry. Radakovic with 3 rebounds in the contest so far. Here is Simone, and a double dribble on the Phillies. 6:31 left to play. Third quarter action here, live on 103.3 The Range, Cali Cody, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. And that will be a turnover on Wheatland. Unofficially their 5th turnover. Right now it is the same starting 5 for the Phillies. Boudry hand off the ball in the paint, trying to fire away for a score. We'll now give it up to Boudry. Boudry will make her way to Simone. Simone is on the elbow, backing her way on right side. Back to Ball. Ball dribbling all on the right-hand side. We'll give it up. There's a swing now. Talich, Simone, fire it. 3, fires it. Short. Talich, put back and good. Talich has all 4 for the Phillies to start the second half. It's right now a 13-point lead for Cody. 36-23 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 5:34 left to play. Anderson, give it up now to Mickelson for 3. Try to bank it in, couldn't get so. Here is a kick back out to Kyle as she can't get that shot to go. Radakovic rebound again quickly to Talich. Quick transition, point is short. Talich with the rebound, and it's back to Boudry. And I think that might have been save as Ball misses the shot. So we're getting a lot of crazy changes here. Back to the Phillies. Anderson, 3 is in and out again. Right now, that's been maybe if you're Cody, you're okay with that. I know 14 points, but only 4 of those have been from the field. The rest have been at the charity stripe. Simone will lose it. It's a foul on Anderson. She does not like the call. Substitutions come in as Hicks and Dawson check in for the Lady Bulldogs. Morager and Agadaw check in for the Phillies. Unofficially, Cody shooting at 50% at the moment. Morager will inbound it. Cody has nothing yet. Now they'll get Boudry on the inbound. Back to Morager. Morager. Back to Boudry. And she will go driving in the right side. Back to Simone. She'll fire for three. It's good again. Cindy Simone with 19. And the Phillies up by 16, 39-23 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Drive in, kick out to Dawson. There's a swing to Anderson, matched up by Boudry. Dawson's going to try to answer with a three. She can't get that to go. Morager will secure a rebound, and then we're going to get a jump ball. It's Cody basketball. Whelan's going to see Walker Reed check back. Getting Talich will check in. Ball will make her way to the bench. The Cody Phillies again trying to keep their undefeated season alive. Whelan trying to do the same thing at 5-0. Played 4 games last week. Simone, who gets the handoff, regains control. Now loses it again. It's going to be a turnover on Cody. As Whelan's still looking for their first score of the second half. 39-23 Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. It shows live here from Lander. Boys in Douglas again. They got to win. They'll take on 2 opponents tomorrow. Inside give for Hicks. Can't get it to secure. It's a turnover on Whelan. Back to the Phillies. 3:34 left to go, third quarter. Boudry will drive in, give it off to Agadaw. Nice dish. Can they get the score? No. The score can't go, and then you're going to get a foul on Cody. Ellie Talich will pick up her third. Get the first team foul of the half, though. Back to Ball. Talich will check out. So back comes Wheatland, going again right to left. Cody now going left to right. Anderson can drive baseline, going to put up a shot. She'll get the whistle, and 2 free throws coming up. Again, any opportunity, she's going to take it. Foul will go against Boudry. She'll pick up her second. 3:08 left to play. First free throw is good. And Anderson is the only one at the free throw line for Wheatland tonight. She's made all 11 of her free throws. Second free throw. He's good. And Wheatland goes, again, perfect from the line. And, again, she's the only one, Anderson is, that has made it to the free throw line today. Boudry will fall to the floor, losing control of the basketball, but a foul is going to be called first on Hicks. 13 foul for Wheatland of the quarter. Boudry to trigger it in. Bounds. Agadaw for 2. It's good. Agadaw just spins and puts it in. Gives Wheatland a deficit right now of 16 that Cody Phillies ever having to make it up. Drive in, Anderson, here's the kick out now, fire it in, is Hicks off the glass and good. The bank's open for Hicks. She knocks it in for 3. It's a 14-point lead, or excuse me, a 13-point lead for Cody. Simone at the top, guarded there by Walkery. Simone will give it up to Agadaw. It's out of bounds, though. Stays with the Phillies, though. Jones is going to check in for Whelan. They said it was Cody basketball, and everybody was backing up like it's on Whelan. Dancy is checking back in. Phillies setting up their inbound play from the baseline with 2:16 left to go. Inbound, Dancy, left side, and whoa, it bounces off the face there of Mickelson. It's Anderson who's going to try to go all the way. She'll get fouled, and Macy Ball will pick up her third. And now the Phillies facing some foul trouble here. Talich with 3, Ball with 3. The only 2. Wheatland is doing all right. Jones is the only one with 2. Anderson again at the line to shoot a pair. She'll make the first. Final free throw for Anderson. She has been perfect all day from the line. Continues to do so. Timeout taken by Cody. They'll take one of their final 4. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick 30. Cody, Phillies up on this one on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. 41-30. Back in 30 seconds on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain Broadcasting station.
Driving, texting, and driving? Everyone knows there really is no and. You're either texting or you're driving. In other words, if you're typing or reading anything while you're behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. That's why law enforcement around the state is cracking down on distracted driving. Hey, Wyoming, let's put an end to texting and driving because we all know better. There is no and. This message was paid for by WYDOT.
Stream today's game, past games, and listen to future Cody Athletics on the radio and catch live video coverage at myheartmountainradio.com.
Phillies up by 11, 41-30 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard as we enter still in the third quarter of action. 2:09 left to play. Timeout was taken by Cody after free throws were made by Lily Anderson, who has 18 points in the contest. Again, 14 of them are at the line. It will be Phillies basketball. Cody down to 3 timeouts. Wheatland with 4. Inbound for the Phillies. Boudry will bring it over the midcourt stripe. Swing it over to Talich. Talich now to Simone. Simone looking to drive it back to Ball. Ball, Radakovic, kick out Talich. Talich trying to Euro step it in. We're going to get a foul and some free throws coming up for Ellie Talich. Give Anderson the foul. That's just her second. 4-team foul. Or he can potentially get some bonus shots if they can get that 15 foul. Talich will knock in the first. Checking in for Wheatland. Kyle, and also it is Davis for the Phillies. Final free throw. He's off the mark. Radakovic, though, with the rebound. Gives it off to Ball. Ball, Boudry, 3. No good. Still fight for it. It's Talich. Talich will lay it up and in for 2. And just like that, Cody back up by 14. Biggest lead's been 16 for the Phillies. Long pass to Davis. Kick up top to Mickelson. Here is Davis again. Drive in, back up to Walkery. Looks for Kyle on the inside, and it's going to be a whistle, and Wheatland will keep it with 76 seconds left. Anderson gets a quick rest. He's back out on the court. 1:16 left to play. Inbound play. He's going to Walkery. Walkery almost loses it. Mickelson comes back up with it. Anderson at the top. Going to get a foul. Foul's going to go against Radakovic. So an off-ball foul, and should be four fouls. Yeah, they're going to set up for free throws. I did see the free throws come up, but they get the call right. There was only 3 team fouls on Cody. Now both teams with 4. Jones will inbound it in for the Lady Bulldogs. Down by 14 against Cody. Waiting for some shoes to be tied here at the moment. That's the pause in the action. Everybody laughing it off. Jones will trigger it in. Jones to Anderson. Thought about a 3. Here's the drive in. Pull up mid-range. Will miss everything. Boudry will come up with a rebound and a foul on Wheatland. Foul's going to go against Wheatland. And they're going to give Walkery the foul. And, yeah, it is free throws. So Boudry's going to go to the line and shoot 2 free throws because it is bonus from here on out. Boudry fires the first, knocks it in. Boudry with 3 in the contest. Up by 15 again is Cody. This to have the biggest lead of the game. That's the case. Boudry 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Inbound. Anderson gets it, trying to beat the full court pressure. Yeah, whoa, we got some contact. Offensive foul. I thought that's what the call was. No, they count it. The way the official made the side, that's why I assumed it was an offensive foul. So Radakovich will pick up the foul. And now we'll put Wheatland in the bonus for the final 59 seconds. They're going to give the bucket to Anderson. This for the 3-point play, and it's good. 46-33. We got the final 8 minutes coming up here in 54 seconds. Ball. We'll look to drive in the paint. Had a nice spin and open shot. Couldn't get it to go. And Wheatland can't make the save. He'll stay with the Phillies. Powell and Burns coming up next. For our Powell audience who are joining in, waiting for the stream, we'll have that immediately after the conclusion of the girls' game. Simone to inbound it in. It's Boudry. It's a screen from Tauch. Thought about a 3, but picked up her dribble. Inside Radakovich. Spins right side. Now goes left. Puts up a shot. It's off the mark. And rebound's going to go to Jones, who gets credit for it. Anderson on the far side. Left side outside. Matched up there by Boudry. Boudry gets around the screen. Here's a kick out. Mickelson 3 is up. It's short. Rebound will go to Ball. Ball now with 4 rebounds in the contest. She brings it up for the Phillies. Here's the handoff to Boudry. Boudry loses handle of the basketball, but she gets it back. Handoff now to Simone. 7 seconds left to go. Simone, handoff to Tauch. Tauch, baseline drive, will put it up right side. Can't get it to go. And Anderson will lose control of the basketball. That's the end of 3, and Phillies are up by 13 in this one. We'll step aside, be back right here on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. Back in 30 seconds.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect paint color or choosing a healthy dinner. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Jen Talich is right here in Cody to help you select the right protection at the right price. Jen and her team will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Jen Talich, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Thanks for the opportunity to earn your business, and good luck, Cody Bronx and Phillies.
The fourth quarter is here. The final 8 minutes start now.
Fourth quarter action about to get underway here at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse in Lander, Wyoming. Phillies up 13, 46-33 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Phillies looking to go to 5-0 on the season. Both teams, again, they're looking to stay undefeated. And Wheatland will start with the basketball to get the fourth quarter going. Inbound will go to Anderson. We're underway here at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Fourth quarter action underway here in this one. Here's a drive in from Anderson. Pass it off to Walkery, who somehow gets it and somehow will get a score. And the Phillies in a good one right now here is Boudry quickly will put up a shot, but the foul will occur on the floor first. Foul will go against Wheatland's Mickelson. No, they're going to give it to Carly Jones, who I haven't seen in a minute or even called her name. She's been out there, just hasn't had her name called in just in a while. Here is a shot from Radakovich. Good. Radakovic now with 6 in the contest. Here is a quick fire 3 from Anderson. It's good. And Whelan can quickly get back into this quickly if Anderson can start knocking some threes down. Simone will get it back after trying to fire it, and Mickelson with the deflection. Talich at the top. Here's the swing to Boudry, right outside. Looks to drive in, pull it up mid-range. Shots deflected, and they're going to send Boudry to the line. And, you know, I don't know. From our view, that would have been all ball, but Cody might get away with one here so he can capitalize on it. First free throw for Boudry is off the mark. And coming in for Wheatland, as that was Walker who picked up her 4th foul. In for Wheatland is number 22, Carly Adams. Boudry to go 1 of 2, can't get to go. It's Radakovic trying to stretch for that rebound, couldn't get it to go. It's back to Wheatland, down by 10, excuse me. Not sure why we have 54 Cody, but either way, we're going to get a timeout by Wheatland. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. Phillies up by 10, 48-38. We'll step aside back here on 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain Broadcasting Station. 30-second timeout.
Hey guys, this is Zach Haskell with Haskell Furniture and Flooring. We are a proud supporter of the Cody Bronson Phillies this season. If you want selection, we have the best selection for you with the best prices. From mattresses to flooring or recliners to fireplaces, we have everything you need in stock. No need to drive out of town when we have everything here locally for your next selection. Stop in at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and better service.
This is Cody Phillies basketball on 103.3 The Range.
6:47 left to go, 4th quarter action. Wheatland with the timeout. They're down to 3. Both teams with 3 timeouts. 48-38 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. The Phillies are trying to keep their winning streak alive in the regular season. So is Wheatland. They're 5-0, looking to be 6-0. Wheatland played 4 games a week ago. Cody just played 3, but they're going to play 3 in 2 days. Inbound to Jones. Jones will give it up top now to Kyle, matched up by Ball. Kyle now goes right elbow, fire it for 2 shots. No good as there's a fight for the basketball. Talich will come up with it, give it to Boudry. Boudry will slow it down now. At the top to Talich. Talich right side drive in, bounce pass it off to Radakovic. Back out Boudry, swing it to Ball. Ball for 3 is off the back iron. Talich with the rebound, backs it up, fires a shot, can't get that one to go. A couple of opportunities come up with an empty possession for the Phillies. 10-point lead still for Cody, though. 48-38. 6 minutes left to play in this contest. Jones drives in right side. She'll get the whistle and 2 free throws coming up. And Wagner is hand on his forehead there, not liking that call. Jones is going to go to the line. She is now the 2nd Lady Bulldog to at the free throw line. Misses the first, and then I was trying to confirm what I was saying. She'll miss the first. Actually, she'll be the 3rd. But for 3 quarters, it was just 1 player at the free throw line. 5:52 left to play after the free throw. It's good. And we'll get a substitution coming in for Wheatland. And this is now a 9-point game. 48-39, 5:48 left to play. It's Boudry on the left side. Guarded by Anderson. Here's to give down to Talich. Talich drives in for 2. It's good. Talich with 16. Second Philly in double digits. 11 now. Whelan looking to set up offense. Almost poked away there by Ball. She does poke it away. It's going to go to the Phillies. They're going to say it was last touch there by Kyle, and that's a turnover for Wheatland. They have unofficially their 7th in the ball game. 50-39, your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard shows. Simone at the top. Goes inside for Radakovic. Might have got it over the back. Talich, 3, fires. Misses it. Radakovic, second chance, off the glass and good. Radakovic cleaning the glass there, cleaning the boards in that one. Anderson will put it up for 2. Shot is off the mark. And it's back to Whelan. 4:46 left to play. 52-39 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Anderson gets the screen. Anderson drives in the paint. She'll fire it for 2. That one won't go. And Talich gets the rebound, but it goes right back to Wheatland. And we're going to get a whistle. We're going to give the foul to Boudry. She'll just pick up her 3rd. Walkery was going to check in for Wheatland with 4:31 left to play. Timeout taken by the Phillies. Quick 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here as much stoppage in this game. Let's give a big thanks to some of our sponsors. That includes Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Woodward Tractor, Canyon Therapy, Keel Sanitation, Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, Allstate agent Cale Mitchell. Allstate, you are in good hands. Right now it's knotted up 6-6 in this 4th quarter. So not much change to the lead here for Cody. 13 is the lead. 39-52, Phillies up. 6 lead changes, 5 ties, but since the Phillies taking the lead, they haven't relinquished it. So again, Phillies down to 2 timeouts. Wheatland's got 3. We'll see what Cody does after the timeout with 4:31 left to play. Will be Wheatland basketball. On the inbound. Inbound to Anderson. Anderson's going to back it up to the top. Guarded by Boudry. Cody runs man-to-man. Walkery goes inside for Kyle. Backs up at the 3. Bounce pass inside to Mickelson. Fires up a shot. Shot's no good. Macy Ball with the rebound, trying to just avoid Wheatland trying to steal it, and she's able to do so. Talich to Simone. She'll drive in left side, bounce pass it off to Ball. Ball was going to fire a 3. So hit the left iron is short. Ball gets it back. Ball, Boudry. Boudry drives in, kick out Talich. Back to Ball. Talich almost loses it for a moment, but is able to secure it back. It's a pass to Radakovic. Radakovic spins. Shot is no good. It goes right back to Wheatland, so an empty possession after 2 opportunities for Wheatland, and then Talich will steal it. Cody has 1 to beat. Bounce pass it to Simone. It's good for 2. Sydney Simone with 20. 1 to be exact. 54-39. 3:13 left to play. There's the screen for Anderson. Anderson loses the basketball. Able to gain it back. She'll give it off now to Walkery. Goes for the inside cut. Walkery trying to save it. It's going to be a taken away. It's Sydney Simone, and Lady Bulldogs quickly getting back there. Pass one-handed to Boudry. A football throw for the score. And Sydney Simone basically threw a football pass to Boudry for the score, as Boudry has now 6 in the contest. Phillies are up now by 17. That's the biggest lead of the game. Bounce pass it off. Give it up to Adams. She'll get the score to drop. Makes it now a 15-point lead for the Phillies. Final 2:26 left here in this one. This one ain't over yet for Cody. Ball. We'll give it up now to Simone. Simone looks. Zip it over to Boudry. Boudry is looking for something. Give it up to Talich now. Cody can start running clock. Talich drives in the paint, fires it from 8. It's good. Talich now with 18. And we're going to get a timeout taken. Is it taken by Wheatland? We'll be here in just a second. So it is a Wheatland timeout, so they're down to 2. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here for our visual audience who are waiting for the Lady Panthers game, as games have been on time today, so it could be a on-time start. So we're bringing you Powell basketball as well here for the Park County teams. Powell going to take on Burns in just a little bit. So Cody will play Douglas tomorrow at 11:30. Powell will be the last Park County team to play in this one. We'll get a see what time that is. I believe that's the game after the Cody one. I'll get an accurate one here in just a second. But we do know Cody is at 11:30. That is for sure tomorrow against Douglas. Aubrey George is getting set to check in. So Powell and Cody will again play at, or Douglas and Cody will play at 11:30. Powell will play at 2:30 against Douglas. Oh, loses it for a moment. Jones gets like poked in the eye. And she'll make her way to the side, make sure she is okay. Here's a shot there by Jones, who, again, she looked like she got poked in the eye, but she appears to be okay. 15-point lead for Cody again, as we're going to see the Phillies get some substitutions. As Bruce Wagner is going to elect to take a 30 and just get some subs in. See some new names on the court. We're going to see Addie Radcliffe check in, excuse me. We're going to see Aubrey George in the contest. We're going to see Callie Merritt as well. Again, it's just a quick 30-second timeout with 79 seconds left to go. And it looks like Agadal is in as well. We'll see who else is in for Cody. I think they're trying to figure it out. So now Cody has 6 lined up there. They're figuring out who the 5 is. There's the 5. Now they figure it out. Big thanks again to Pinnacle Bank. The way banking should be. White hot. Seatbelt save lives. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. So it's going to be Cody basketball after the timeout. So it's Boudry, Simone, B. Radcliffe, Merritt, and George, the 5 in for Cody. Possibly for the final 70 seconds here. Out of bounds. And go to Wheatland. Wheatland's going to bring in a couple bench players here. They'll look like they're going to go ahead and clean the bench, as well as Hagelin Session. He's in the ball game for the first time. Also going to see Haley Danzy check in for Simone. And the final 70 seconds here in this one. Cody going to improve to 5-0 on the young season. Wheatland's going to suffer their first loss of the year against Cody, and they put up a fight in that one. And we'll have a quick Breadboard Sub Shop post-game show, as we'll have to get the Powell game going. George will come up with a steal, so we'll see Boudry travel with it, and she recognized that. 44.7 left to go. So again, tomorrow, 11:30, Cody will be on. We'll try to be on around 11:15, 11:18, 11:20 might be those times. So between 11:15 and 11:20, that might make things a whole lot easier. Here's a drive in from Davis. Davis for 2 is off. Merritt with the rebound. Goes back to the Phillies with 21 seconds left to go. Davis guarding Boudry heavily there. Now we'll give it off to Danzy. Danzy's just going to hold on to it. Let the clock run out. The Bulldogs are going to continue to play all the way to the buzzer with 1 second. Radcliffe trying to get her first point still. And can't do so. So that will do it for this. We'll take a quick 60-second timeout. The Phillies do get victorious. They are winning this one 58-43 on your Bank scoreboard. We'll step aside a quick 90-second timeout and get into some stats here. Final wrap it up, and then we'll sign off. We'll be back here on 103.3 The Range after this 2-minute timeout.
When life slows you down, Canyon Therapy in Cody helps you get back on your feet. Whether you're recovering from an injury, managing pain, or working to regain strength and mobility, Canyon Therapy offers expert physical and occupational therapy service tailored to you. Our experienced team works with you one-on-one to create a personalized treatment plan, helping you to move better and live more comfortably. We treat people, not just conditions, in a caring and supportive environment. Canyon Therapy is a proud supporter of the Cody Bronx and Cody Phillies. Get back to the life you love with Canyon Therapy. Visit CanyonTherapy.com or call today to schedule your next appointment.
If you're looking for custom metal work that will stand the test of time, Cascade Services specializes in high-quality welding and fabrication for all of your needs. Whether it's stunning custom railings, sleek staircases, or unique metal projects, we bring your vision to life with precision and care. No project is too big or too small. Craftsmanship you can trust and built to last. Call Cascade Services today at 307-202-2433 to get started on your custom project.
Woodward Tractor is your one-stop dealer for all your Takeuchi equipment and service needs. Takeuchi is known the world over for its purpose-built design philosophy, innovative technology, and dependable service after the sale. And now at Woodward Tractor, get 0% financing on all Takeuchi machines, excavators, track loaders, and wheel loaders. Special financing options are also available on Takeuchi brand attachments. See Woodward Tractor on Blackburn in Cody.
With over 40 years of combined experience, Park County Glass can handle all of your auto and residential glass needs. Serving the Bighorn Basin since 1982 with quality you can depend on and service from the heart. Stop in or call your auto glass specialist at 307-587-9303. That's Park County Glass at 307-587-9303.
Time now for our Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show on 103.3 The Range and online at myheartmountainradio.com.
Gonna do a quick Breadboard Sub Shop postgame show. Not sure what is going on here in this one. Final is the Cody Phillies winning this one 58-43. And there we go. We're able to get some stuff going right there. Again, 58-43 is your final. The Phillies come with the win as it was led by our State Farm player of the game. It's hard to say and give it to a player twice before, but Sydney Simone, a big second quarter for the Phillies, helped the Phillies get the win. 21 points she finishes with, so almost half of the scoring for Cody in this one. So she gets our State Farm player of the game presented by State Farm agent Jen Talich. Ellie Talich finishes with 18 points. Sofia Radakovic finishing with 8. Macy Ball with 3. Maddie Boudry with 6 points in the contest. And Agadal will finish with 2 points in the ball game. Cody would shoot unofficially 21 of 41 from the field, 7 of 14 from 3, 9 of 13 from three-point land. And for Wheatland, 12 of 35 from the field, 4 of 15 from 3, 15 of 17 from the line in that one. The Lady Bulldogs were led by Lily Anderson with 24 points in the contest, and that is how the scoring broke down. Third quarter was 14-10 Phillies, and Phillies would outscore Wheatland again 12-10. That is the scoring in that one. We had 6 lead changes, 5 ties in the contest. So Cody improves to 5-0 on the season. Wheatland will drop to 5-1 on the year. And we do have to get to the next contest here in just a moment, so we're going to wrap it up here on the 103.3 The Range, and after that we're going to send it to your station. And for PAL audience, it'll be about a few minutes before we're back on the air. So with that, we'll step aside and wrap things up. So appreciate you tuning in. For McKenna and the Heart Mountain Broadcasting team, I'm Wyatt Barichka. This has been a presentation of Cody High School basketball live on 103.3 The Rage. For our Cody listeners, we're back on the air tomorrow at around 11:20, 11:15, between that time. So we'll be back here on 103.3 The Rage. Have a good evening for our radio listeners. PAL listeners and PAL viewers, you're going to have your game next right here on myheartmountainradio.com and KPOW 1260 AM.
The preceding has been a presentation of Cody High School Athletics and 103.3 The Range, a Heart Mountain broadcasting station. Now back to Wyoming's genuine country.
KPOW Sports proudly presents Powell Panther basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Aldrich's Stewardson 307 Healthcare, Pinnacle Bank, Midway Auto Sales, Agra Industries, Powell Valley Healthcare, Yellowstone Motor, First Bank, TCG, The Real Estate Connection, Bighorn Federal, McIntosh Oil, Cody Regional Health, the Bank of Powell, Livewire Electric, Woodward Tractor and Rental, the Wyoming Department of Transportation, Griffin Quality Fencing and Welding, Blair's Supermarket, Sunlight Federal Credit Union, Lodone Lumber, Keel Sanitation, Down Home Discount, First Choice Image, and Whitlock Motors. And now, here's the voice of the Panthers, Scott Mangold.
And a good Friday evening to you, as it's Wyatt Barichka with you, filling in for Scott Mangold. Today in Lander, we are in Lander for the Girls Lander Classic Tournament as the Lady Panthers get set to take on the Lady Broncs from Burns, Wyoming. This is your Whitlock Motors pregame show. Campers, new and used for Christmas. Trucks and SUVs to get you through the winter. Trailers, including utility trailers, enclosed trailers, dump trailers, and more. Name brand tires for Christmas. Complete repair shop for campers, diesel pickups, and cars. WhitlockMotors.com is the place to go. Open Monday through Saturday on Bighorn Avenue in Cody. Again, that is Whitlock Motors, where their name means a great deal. All the Lady Panthers in both teams coming off losses, as Burns would fall to Cody in their opening game of the Lander Classic. Powell fought back down 14 against Wheatland in the opening game of the Classic, and they would fall, though, in their first game of the Classic, Trying to get that final for you guys just a moment ago. 51-48 was the final in that contest. Both these two teams, at least if you go all the way back to 2009, have not played each other at that time. Max Preps is usually from 2009 forward in history between these two teams. However, it is not the case. There is no history that I can find between these two teams. Burns, though, makes their way, return to the 3A ranks, though, after a couple of years down in the 2A ranks, however, and they're back up with the new classification. So this is pretty much a 3A tournament all the way through. I don't know if there's any other teams in the 2A or 1A ranks playing in this one. So we'll get the starting lineups here in just a moment after this 60-second timeout. It's been the Whitlock Motors pregame show presented by Whitlock Motors on KPOW 1260 AM. Lady Panther basketball on the air. Back in 60 seconds.
If you're looking for a new bank, we're looking forward to serving you. Here at First Bank of Wyoming, we have a simple promise: to help our neighbors be financially stronger tomorrow than they are today. We're devoted to keeping that promise because we care deeply about this community and want to see it thrive. Let us show you what we mean. Stop by our local office today. First Bank of Wyoming, division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC.
Are you dealing with shoulder or knee pain that is affecting your ability to sleep and function normally? You want an orthopedic specialist who has the skill and training to repair your bone and joint issues. Dr. Bill Jarvis has extensive experience in knee and shoulder repair and reconstruction. Dr. Jarvis is fellowship trained in sports medicine and has done over 5,000 shoulder surgeries in his career. He has served patients in the Bighorn Basin for over 10 years. Let us help you get back to living. Call today, 754-7704.
KPOW 1260 AM as the starting lineups get introduced. The Lady Panthers are the ones who are going first. They're in their away blacks today. Orange numbers and lettering trimmed in gray. The lineup for the Lady Panthers looks like this. Number 1, it's Alexa Richardson, followed by number 2, Emery Hernandez. Coy Erickson at number 5. Number 21, Sage Kidd, and Caitlin Floyd is the 5 for the Lady Panthers to start this contest. For the Lady Broncs from Burns, it'll look like this. Josie Barrett, she'll be followed by Bryn Bach. Number 24 is Jordan Boljak, followed by number 10. It is Kennedy Lankin, and that is the 5. And Lane Bybee is the other starter in this contest. We're getting set here, KPOW 1260 AM. Powell, Wyoming. Wyatt Barichka with you here on this Friday afternoon. Caitlin Floyd and Barrett will stand in the center circle. Powell will go right to left. Burns will go left to right. So we're getting some moments here from the officials getting set. And we are underway as the Lady Panthers will control the opening tip. And Richardson will bring it over the midcourt stripe for the Lady Panthers. Again, going right to left. She's up top, matched up there by Boljack. Handoff now to Hernandez, who will drive in. Floater from 15 is off the mark. And we got to fight for the basketball. It's going to be rebounded there eventually by Bybee. And the Lady Panthers will start with an empty possession. Barrett looks to dish it off to, I'm not sure who, but it's a turnover for Burns. First turnover of the contest. And then quickly over the midcourt stripe is Hernandez. Kidd from the elbow. Shots off the mark. Rebounded by Kidd again. Second chance for two. He's no good either. So a couple of opportunities. It is empty for the Lady Panthers of Powell. Barrett has that taken away. It's Ivy Agee who's actually starting today for Powell. Ivy Agee is in. I'll get the starters and the official starters. As Ivy Agee gets on the board for Powell. And the starter who's not in, trying to check on my stat sheet here, is, I believe it's Coy Erickson, who's not there. The starter is Agee again with another takeaway and a score. So it is Erickson who is not in this one to start. It is 4-0 on your down-home discount scoreboard. Barrett will pass inside to Lakin. Back up top to Boljack. 6:21 to go here in the first quarter. Barrett is going to cut left side. In the paint, shot deflected there by Hernandez. Hernandez tried to poke it away, fight for the basketball. Trying to create a jump ball is Hernandez, and there's the jump ball. And it will favor Burns. Possibly gets him a chance to reset here. 6:06 left to play. It is the 5 o'clock hour. KPOW 1260 AM Powell, Wyoming. Lady Panther basketball live on the radio waves as they take on Burns in the second game of the day for Powell. Kidd will poke it away. It's Richardson who comes up with it. Agee now, nobody behind her, lays it up and in, and Agee has all 6 points to start for the Lady Panthers. Barrett again, who led the way for them in the first game of the contest after they fell to Cody. Barrett will put up a shot. She'll go to the line and shoot a pair of free throws after a foul committed by the Lady Panthers. Richardson picks up her first. It'll be the team first. And we'll send Barrett to the line and see if we can get unofficial numbers for Barrett in the first game. First free throw, he is off the mark for Barrett, so it stays scoreless for a moment. Barrett would finish with 21 points for Burns in the loss. Barrett, 1 of 2, and breaks the goose egg off the scoreboard with 5:37 left to go. Over the timeline now is Agee. Now she'll finally get over. Hand it off now to Richardson. Almost loses it for a moment. Now she'll drive in. Kick out to Agee. Agee high. Arcing three is going to be left short. It's Hernandez. It has it basically fall in her arms, and it's good. Hernandez down on the board. And Powell is up 8-1 on your down-home discount scoreboard. Turnover there by Burns. Quickly now, Powell has a 3-on-2. Is a right-hand layup is good by Hernandez, and Powell is quickly up 10-1, and a timeout taken by Burns to kind of stop the momentum that Powell has. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. As well, I'll give a big thanks to First Bank of Wyoming, Powell Valley Healthcare, and the Bank of Powell. The broadcast is brought to you by. Also brought to you by TREC in Blair's Market. Now we're going to have a scores table check here for the scores table. As you can see on the video side. And just checking, making sure everything is good. That is the case. And we'll resume action here. Again, timeout was taken by Burns. They're down to 4 after Powell is off to a quick 10-1 start. It will be Burns basketball to inbound. Powell not bringing any pressure, though. AG, though, was looking like to be midway at the midway stripe, but Barrett's going to have matched up by Floyd. Barrett loses it for a moment. Turnover by Burns. And quickly 4 turnovers for Burns in the ball game so far. So 4:44 left to go. Powell is up 10-1 on your down home discount scoreboard. Here's the give to AG. AG drives in, tries to slash the defense. Does so with the underhand scoop and score. Ivy AG with 8 points. And Powell is up by 11. Barrett at the top. Matched up by Floyd. Floyd pokes it away. It's Hernandez who comes up with it. Powell has the numbers. If they want to take it all the way, Floyd will slow it down as Burns gets all the way back. AG thought about a 3, drives in. There's a kick out now to Sage on the right side. Richardson will have a foul called on Burns. That's the stoppage. They're going to give Madler the foul. That'll be her first team foul. Kidd and Richardson come out in the contest for Powell. It is Graham and Teaton. 4:06 left to play, quarter number 1. It's going to check out for Burns. Teaton to inbound. Looking for somebody. And we're going to get a shot. It's going to be good. That's the whistle. It's Hernandez makes it. They're going to count the buckets. And a free throw is coming up. Hernandez gets a chance for a 3-point play. First trip for Powell at the line today. Hernandez just to shoot 1. Free throw, he's up and nothing but net. Makes it now 15-1. Powell up on your down home discount scoreboard. Under 4 to left to play here in the first quarter. Taken away by AG again. She has gotten in the way of the pass lanes for Burns. Here's the give to Hernandez. Back up top. It is Teaton for a 2 from the elbow. Drops it in and good. Teaton with her first bucket of the contest. It's a 16-point lead for Powell quickly. It's under 5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's a drive in, and it's going to be taken away by AG again. Powell have the numbers. AG gets past the defense to lay it up and in. And we're going to see some substitutions for the Lady Panthers in just a moment. Another timeout taken by Burns. They'll take a full. We'll take a 30. 3:21 left to play. Powell leading this one 19-1 on your down-home discount scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds right here on KPOW 1260 AM.
Hi, this is Van Savage from the Bank of Powell. Are you looking for a bank that offers exceptional customer service and has your banking interests in mind? Well, look no further. Bank of Powell has you covered. We pride ourselves on making sure you get the best customer service and are always greeted with a smile. Come talk to us today, and we'll show you we are the bank for you. Bank of Powell. Your life, your money, your community, your bank. In MLS, 801-762. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Lady Panthers off to a quick 19-1 lead in the first quarter with 3:21 left to play in quarter number 1. Wyatt Bridgecott with you live on KPOW 1260 AM as the Lady Panthers are playing their second of 2 games today. They'll play one tomorrow against the defending state champion Lady Cats from Douglas. And Douglas just had Lauren Olsen, who's probably one of the best players in the state, put up 2,000 points in her high school career in their last game when they got a victory over Level. 19-1 on your down-home discount scoreboard with 3:19 left to play. Over the timeline is Barrett. Fake the handoff is Bach. Here's a kick out now to Lakin, who misses everything on the shot. And it will be out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Bronx of Burns. Again, Powell is going right to left. Burns left to right. Inbound. Lakin. Swing it up top now to Bach. Bach's and swing it now to Barrett, who will have that poked away there from Graham. stays with Burns. Barrett to inbound, looking. We'll throw it up now for Bach. Right side, outside. Bach continuing to look. We'll finally give it off. Now it's ripped away there by Richardson. Almost turned over again. And Powell has created plenty of turnovers in this contest. They have not have an official turnover yet. That shot from Kidd is good. Sage Kidd with her first score of the contest. Powell up by 20 already with 2:34 left to play. Barrett will look to drive in. Shot. She'll go to the line and shoot two. And there it goes to the floor. And she's trying to get up slowly, but she appears to be okay for Burns. Foul will go against Emery Hernandez. She'll pick up her first, team second. We'll get 2 free throws here from Barrett as she went to the line quite a bit in her first game of the Classic against Cody. Free throw is up. It's off the mark. She is now 2 of 3 from the line, the only player to score or make the free throw line today. If you're live on the video stream on a special video broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Second free throw, he's up and perfect. Barrett will get the second score for Burns, and they only have 2 points on the down-home discount scoreboard. Powell leading by 19, as we'll get some substitutions in just a moment. Richardson gives the kid back to Richardson. Kidd at the elbow will pull it up, hits the back iron, off the mark, 5 for the rebound. It's going to be rebounded there from Burns, and then taken away is getting in the way there. I believe that was Graham who got in the way for Powell in the passing lane and creates a turnover. 6 turnovers they've created for Burns. Hernandez drives in, gets it back. We'll get a second chance after a couple of opportunities, and we'll see who this is. Last touch by, they're going to say the Lady Panthers last touched it. Ivy Agee is checking in for Hernandez. 1:47 left to play. Bach will give it off to Barrett, back to Bach. Swings it up to Barrett at the top. She'll launch a high arcing 3. It's good. Barrett has all 5 points for the Lady Bronx. Quickly is Hernandez. Looks for the other hand, scooping. There's going to be a foul on the Lady Panthers. So foul will go against Powell. They'll pick up their 3rd team. They're going to give Caitlin Floyd the foul. We're going to see some substitutions for Burns. Not many changes for Burns. There's 6 on the court. Now they'll make it 5. Oljack checks back in for Burns. Also back in is Badler for Burns. Still got 80 seconds left in the first quarter. Powell is up by 16. It's going to be a backcourt violation. Turnover by Burns again. I don't have a turnover for Powell unofficially in the contest so far. 75 seconds left to play. AG will bring it up for Powell. AG in the paint. We'll look to give it off to Richardson. Back to AG at the top. AG goes inside now to Kidd, who spins towards the bucket. She'll be fouled, and 2 free throws coming up with 59.9 left to go. Foul will go against Bybee. Bybee will pick up her first. Team's 3rd. Kidd is at the line looking for boards 3 and 4 tonight. First free throw is off the mark. Powell, a little bit of a scoring drought here in the late stages of the first quarter. Final free throw is up and perfect. So there breaks the scoring drought. 22-5, 17-point lead with 56 seconds left to play. Quarter number 1, Barrett will give it off to Bybee for 3. It's going to hit the iron, and Kidd will come up with the rebound and then try to rip it away from Bybee. And they're going to get Bybee for a second personal just like that. Lady Panthers still get the basketball. There's see some pressure here for Burns. AG gets the inbound quickly over the midcourt stripe. His right side, nice move, gives it off now to Teton. Teton was looking for AG. Richardson will clean it up. Richardson's matched up there by Boljak. Richardson will get the give back to AG. AG will back it up with 22 seconds left to go. Teton to Kidd, back to AG. Powell can hold on for the final shot they elect to. That might be the case. Foy back to AG, matched up there by Bach. Back to Richardson. She's going to fire 3. It's going to hit the right iron off the mark and goes to the right side. Quickly, it is Bybee at the baseline with no time left on the clock, and Burns doesn't get a shot off. That's how the first quarter is going to end. Powell is up by 17, 22-5 on your down-home discount scoreboard. We'll step aside 60 seconds back, or 30 seconds. We'll be back here on on KPOW 1260 AM.
Save over $6,000 with the Toyota Summer Starts Here sales event at Yellowstone Toyota. A 2024 Toyota Tundra iForce Max Capstone is marked down over $6,000. Plus, get 0% financing for 48 months with approved credit. Save thousands. Plus, get low-interest financing on all the new 2024 Toyota Tundra trucks. See YellowstoneToyota.com for the current inventory. Summer starts here at Yellowstone Toyota in Powell.
KPOW 1260 AM. It's Lady Panthers basketball live. As the Lady Panthers got it to a quick start, 20-1. And Burns has outscored the Lady Panthers after that, 4-1. But an impressive first quarter as we are now in the second quarter of action here. Lady Panthers looking to bounce back after their loss to Wheatland in a very close game. Again, Powell was down 14 at one point. They got it up to a 7-point lead. Wheatland would come out with a 4-point win. There's one player for Wheatland, that was Anderson, who would come up with 30 points in the contest. Hernandez is back in for the Lady Panthers. They got the 5 starters on the floor. Inside Floyd. Floyd loses it. It's going to be an offensive foul on the Lady Panthers to start the second quarter. They're going to give Floyd the foul. Caitlin Floyd will pick up her second. Checking back in is Shelby Zikafus. Is in. She is in for the Lady Panthers. First time we've called her name today. Barrett over the big court stripe, matched up there by AG. Here's the give now to Boljak. Boljak swinging it around right now. Inside Barrett for 2. Shots no good. Rebound will be courtesy of Kidd. As Kidd will give it off to Richardson. Kidd now in the paint, who gets it back and gets the payday after the rebound. 24-5 on your down-home discount scoreboard. Powell is in control in this one. Turnover by Burns. They have not turned it over yet. Kidd bounce pass it off to Zikafus for 2. It's good. Zikafus with her first bucket. Lady Panthers back up by 21. That's actually the biggest lead in the contest. Drive in now by Madley. Now Bybee, who gives it off to Boljak. Boljak is at the top. There's a swing now to Barrett. Goes inside, and Powell will turn it over. The pass just a little too much there. Lady Panthers have a 2-on-1. It is AG all the way. Can't get it to go. Zikafus, second chance. Count the bucket and 1. Zikafus with the score. She'll get a 3-point opportunity. She's got a quick 4 points. They're going to give the foul off to Barrett. She'll pick up her first personal. It is the first team foul of the quarter. As Boljak will come out. Lincoln checks in for the Lady Bronx of Burns. Free throw coming up. As Zikafus can make this a 24-point lead. In and out is the free throw, so it's off the mark. 3-point play, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Lady Bronx of Burns. 6:14 left to play. Here is Barrett, baseline. Will look to dish it off. Can't find anybody. Still, we'll give it off to Madler. Madler will back it up to the top. Have that taken away by Richardson. Richardson will slow it down. Might have got away with a travel there. Richardson back up top. And I just noticed all the Lady Panthers that I can see are all wearing pink shoes. That's the first time I noticed that. Zickafoos for two. Can't get it to drop. Zickafoos will get it back off the rebound by Hernandez. Second attempt for Zickafoos is off the mark. Rebound by Barrett. And bringing it up is the Lady Bronx. An offensive foul on Burns. Foul will go against Barrett. So she picks up the offensive foul. She picks up her second team. Lady Panthers will get it. Over the midcourt stripe is AG. AG will give it up now to Hernandez. Drives in the paint. Floater from 15. Can't get that to drop. And out of bounds. It will go back to the Lady Bronx. 5:08 left to play. Second quarter action here live on 103 or KPOW 1260. I'm getting mixed up with all the games that we've called today here from the Palace stations. Barrett for three, knocks it in. Cuts the lead down to 20. Here's a give now to Hernandez. Kidd will spin away from the basket. Can't get the shot to go. Burns will come up with it as Barrett quickly over the timeline. His substitution here, next dead ball. It's a three-point shot is off the mark. It's Kidd with the rebound. Long pass, Hernandez, nice job. It's caught and played it up and in. It's a nice pass there for Hernandez with the score. 4:19 left to play. And we're going to get a jump ball call. Possession arrow will favor the Lady Panthers. Substitutions coming in as Boljak and Bybee checking for the Lady Bronx. And in for Powell, it is Hallie Hancock. First time we're calling her name today is AG off the glass. Can't get it to go. Second chance, thought about passing it up, but she'll cash it in after the wide open shot is good. As AG now has 12 in the contest. Here's a three from Boljak off the mark. Rebounded there by Medley, and it will be a jump ball call. The possession arrow will favor Burns. With 3:53 left to go, it's been all Powell in this one. 24-point lead is the biggest lead for the Lady Panthers. Inbound to Lakin. Up top, there's a swing now to Madler. Inside is Medley, and Powell will take it away again for the 9th time unofficially in the contest. Long pass now. The zip pass inside to Hancock for two. It's good. Lady Panthers have outscored Burns 12-3 in this second quarter. Quickly over offensively is Burns. They'll drive in, baseline drive. The underhand layup is no good. Second chance is up and in, courtesy of Maya Medley. Front court pressure for Burns, but Powell able to get it over the timeline. So we will update that score in just a moment. There's the nice pass to Zickafoos. Can't get the shot to drop. And it will be a foul on Burns. 2 free throws coming up. It'll be the third team foul on Burns, and they're going to get Madler for the foul. Zickafoos at the line for attempts 2 and 3. We'll miss the first. And we'll get one more free throw. Final free throw here, and I'm still looking at these shoes, trying to see if they're all exactly the same. And I don't think that might be the case, but they're all definitely wearing the same color shoe. Second free throw is off the mark, so it's an empty free throw trip for the Lady Panthers and Zigafus, and we're going to get a double dribble on Burns. Burns will turn it over unofficially the 10th time. I don't have Powell for a turnover in this contest. Zigafus will check out. Floyd will check back in for Powell. They're inbound. Goes to Hernandez. Back to Agee. Trying to beat the press, and they're going to get Agee for the walk. And it will be a turnover for Powell. So that is unofficially what I have for the first turnover for Powell. 2:44 left to play. Second quarter action. KPOW 1260 AM. The Bronx now with the basketball. Here's a shot fired off the glass. It's good. It's Mandler with the score. It's back over the midcourt stripe. Richardson gives it off to Agee at the top. Matched up there by Boljack. And for the inside pass with Richardson. Long pass to Hernandez now. Left side outside. Back up to Agee. Richardson. Hernandez at the top. Powell taking their time here on this offensive possession. Richardson's going to swing it to Floyd. Floyd back now to Hancock, who's still in after checking in. Here's a three from Hernandez off the mark, and that might have been last touch by Burns. It is. It'll be Lady Panther basketball. So Lady Panthers will get it back after the missed shot. Floyd with the inbound pass. It's ripped away. Courtesy of Bybee, with Burns down by 22. Drive in, floater from 10. He's going to miss everything, and now we're getting another jump ball. Powell will get the jump ball arrow. It goes right back to Powell, so again, just extra opportunities for Powell when they can. Burns is going to make some more changes with 1:32 left to play. Richardson inbound to Hernandez. She will try to quickly get it over the midcourt stripe. Does. Bounce pass it off to Hancock, who can't get the layup to go, and then we'll get a whistle as the basketball will stay with the Lady Panthers. 1:24 left to play. Inbound Floyd wide open underneath is good. Makes it now 36-12, 24-point lead. Here's a three-point trigger, and it's off the mark. Last touch by Burns, and trying to go for the rebound there was Bach, and couldn't get the rebound to go. 70 seconds left to go in the first half. Richardson over the midcourt stripe. It's going to be matched up there by Barrett. Hernandez with 57 seconds left to go, looking to drive in, goes behind the back, now spins in the paint, pushes it up for a shot, and it drops. Emery Hernandez with 11. She's the second Lady Panther in double digits today. Makes it now 38-12. Looks for the inside pass. Powell almost takes it away. Now they'll take it away. Now we got to fight for the basketball. Is it still on the ground? And that will be a jump ball favoring the Lady Bronx, as that was on the wood for a while. It's a newly renovated gym here in Lander. New seats, new bleachers, I should say, as well as the new courts. Kick out Barrett, firing the three with 30 seconds. Can't get it to go. Hancock with the rebound. So give it up now to Agee. Agee quickly past the timeline. Now we'll slow it down. Less than 18 to play. Pass now to Floyd. Floyd is looking to give it off to Hernandez. She'll have Powell keep the basketball. She wasn't the last one to touch it. And old Powell will set up with 8.9 seconds left to go, second quarter. Richardson will trigger it in, gives it off to AG. 7 seconds left to go. Here's the pass now to Hernandez, down to Floyd. Floyd, 3 seconds, gotta get a shot off. AG looking for a shot, they don't get one off. Is that one could go in, and Hernandez gets the shot to go, but it doesn't count. This is after the buzzer. That will be the halftime, as we will have a halftime report coming down from First Choice Imaging. So we'll take that timeout with them and know more about First Choice Imaging. KPOW 1260 AM. Right now, it is the Lady Panthers on top on your down-home discount scoreboard, 38-12. We're back after this right here on KPOW 1260 AM. Word from First Choice Imaging.
Halftime and time for the First Choice Imaging halftime report. JL is with us, and of course, all expectant moms know about First Choice Imaging. I don't want to say it's cheap, but it's inexpensive. It's more affordable than the hospitals, right?
That's definitely our goal. We try to keep our costs lower so they can be affordable for people, so people are not putting off their exams any longer than they need to, getting in and getting things done, and just avoiding that putting things off longer than they should.
Is there a busy month for expectant moms for you guys?
It varies. You know, we kind of go through our different seasons of where we're busy with our OB patients, where we're busy with our x-rays. I mean, it definitely varies throughout the year. The big trend we're seeing anymore is people's insurance deductibles are just going up and up and up. So even if you have insurance, for the most part, people are paying for their exams out of pocket because they have such high deductibles. So we like to work with people and make sure that they can afford to pay for those exams and don't walk out with a giant bill in the end.
Now, for like a guy who injures his shoulder, does he first need a doctor to say you need this exam, or can he just go down there and then bring it to his doctor?
For the most part, we need an order from physicians for any exam that we do. So that's usually where things start. You go see your doctor, you get an order. They can either fax it to us, you can bring it to us, and then we can get you in, either get you scheduled if it's something that needs to be scheduled, or if it's an x-ray, they're usually quick and easy. We can take walk-ins and get those done. And then once we get the exam done, we'll get it read by the radiologist and get a report back to your doctor so you can go from there if you need to do any follow-up.
Well, JL, tell us, where do we find First Choice Imaging, and when are you open?
We are downtown Powell at 120 North Bent Street. We're there Monday through Friday from 8 to 5.
And we'll continue with the First Choice Imaging halftime report coming up after this 2-minute break. This is the Panthers on KPOW.
There's a lot that goes into celebrating the holidays. Buying gifts, travel plans, this year's office party. But the one thing everyone agrees is the most important item, the meal. And that's where Blair Supermarket comes in, looking for something special. Need advice on a recipe or technique, or finding that one item that will make your meal shine. It's all at Blair. Merry Christmas from Wyoming's grocer, Blair Supermarket. At TCT, they're dedicated to excellence and reliability. With over 70 years of dedication to our communities, TCT is invested in our future. Whether it's reliable internet, telephone, or TCT Now streaming services, they've got you covered. And don't miss out on the Refer a Friend program. Both you and your friend can enjoy a $50 credit. Visit TCT.net or call 1-800-354-2911. Merry Christmas from Aldrich's Stewart Center. Ken and Jan and everyone at the store hope the past year has been a good one for you and your family, and they'd like to extend a heartfelt wish for your continued success and happiness. Aldrich's hope that everyone gets what they want for Christmas, especially the fellowship and love that can only come from family and friends. Merry Christmas, Wyoming, from everyone at Aldrich's.
At Sunlight Federal Credit Union, we know how important convenience, time, and flexibility are for you. That's why we joined the Co-op Shared Branching Network, which gives you access to your account at over 5,600 branches across all 50 states. That's just one more way we make Sunlight Federal Credit Union your branch for your funds, no matter what you're doing or where you're at. Join Sunlight Federal Credit Union today and start experiencing the credit union difference.
KPOW 1260 AM. It is your halftime show brought to you by First Choice Imaging. First Choice Imaging located in Powell. Well, for the Lady Panthers, it's just been running the table right now. They're currently 22-5 was the first quarter score, and then Powell would outscore Burns in the second, 16-7, making your halftime score on your down-home discount scoreboard 38-12. Take a look at some stats here. Burns has only made 4 shots in the contest. 2 of them have been from three-point land, and the other shots have been courtesy at the charity stripe. Yeah, only a couple of field goals and 2 threes, so 4 field goals total in the contest so far. For the Lady Panthers, 18 unofficially of 30 in the contest. That's a pretty good statistic if you're the Lady Panthers. And no threes yet made in the contest. They've done a lot of turnover transition buckets in the contest, and it's definitely paid off for the Lady Panthers in this contest. They have unofficially 1 turnover in the contest to just 10 in the ballgame for Burns. Take a look at stats. There's no lead changes, no ties yet in the ballgame. And for the Lady Bronx, it's led by Josie Bear, who has 8 of the 12 for the Lady Bronx of Burns. And for Powell are the other scores in the contest, Molly Medley, with 2 points in the contest. Irene Madler has 2 points as well in the ball game. For the Lady Panthers, it's led by Ivy Agee. She has 12 in the contest, has a really good turnover with easy bucket scoring kind of night. Emery Hernandez has 11. Ava Teaton with 2. Sage Kidd with 5. Shelby Zigafus has 4 points in the contest. Caitlin Floyd has a bucket as well in the ball game. Got about 3 minutes left to go in this one. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll take maybe some scores around the state of Wyoming. We'll step aside. 2-minute timeout as we continue your First Choice Imaging halftime show presented by First Choice Imaging. We're back in 2 minutes right here on KPOW 1260 AM.
Valley is there to provide the best in reliable technology, durable products, and smart connections so your pivot becomes your workhorse in the field. See Agra Industries for Valley. They're there to lighten your load, getting you the greatest yield from your field and making the most out of every drop. Valley Irrigation is the one you can depend on. When you're looking for dependability, count on Agra Industries on Road 8 in Powell, now with a full electrical department.
Hello, this is Dick Smith, Human Resources Officer at Cody Regional Health. On behalf of our entire team at CRH, we want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a joyful holiday season. As we reflect on this year, we're grateful for the incredible community we're proud to serve. May your holidays be filled with health, happiness, and the warmth of loved ones. From all of us at Cody Regional Health, happy holidays and best wishes for a wonderful new year.
That small engine may need premium gas. Head to McIntosh Oil. That vehicle needs ethanol-free gas. You better head to McIntosh Oil. They have gasoline for every engine, and they can help you keep track of your purchases. You get an itemized statement at the end of the month with all of your gas purchases. You can get a Cardtrol card for you and everyone in the family. Or you can just use your charge card at the pumps. So get the best gasoline for the best price. Get a Cardtrol card from McIntosh Oil Company of Powell. Since 1996, the Real Estate Connection has seen all the trends in the Bighorn Basin property and are the experts in Park and Bighorn County. Whether it's a cabin in Sunlight or a sprawling ranch outside of Lovell, they have helped people with their dreams. They really make it simple to buy or sell your home. They have a diverse range of properties to look at right now. So remember Trex, the Real Estate Connection in downtown Powell.
KBOW 1260 AM as the Lady Panthers leading 38-12 at the halftime intermission as we got a lot of A lot of things going on our video stream, so we'll get that fixed in just a moment. Again, the Lady Panthers' biggest lead is being 26. That is actually what the lead is right now. As we approach the final moments here of the halftime show. It's been presented by First Choice Imaging. First Choice Imaging located in Powell. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. We'll start with the Lady Panthers. They'll have the basketball to start. And then we'll be going now left to right. Burns going to go ahead and go right to left for the second half. Give a big thanks to other sponsors, including TCT, Blair's Market, Aldridge's Lumber, Sunlight Federal Credit Union, Agri Industries, Cody Regional Health, YDOT, Waldorn Lumber as well. Those broadcasts are brought to you by those amazing sponsors who make this all possible. Well, we get started with the third quarter here. Now again, leading 38-12 on your down-home discount scoreboard. It is going to be AG, left side outside to Richardson. There's a swing down to Hernandez. Will fire a three. It's going to be short off the right iron. And rebound for the Lady Bronx. Taking it over the midcourt stripe. Pass up top to Barrett. Hits the backboard. Rebound for Hernandez, who quickly has a 2-on-1. She'll go all the way with it. Can't get that shot to go. And we reign scoreless in this third quarter. Still 38-12 on a down-home discount scoreboard as we are approaching 40 seconds into the third quarter. Is the turnover by Burns. That will be the 11th turnover of the contest. Richardson will give it up now to Hernandez. Left side outside. At the top now. Here's a drive in from AG. Underhand scoop and score is good. Ivy AG with 14. Gives Powell a 28-point advantage. 40-12. They're down on discount scoreboard. Drive in from that shot from Bach, and Lincoln is no good. It's Foy all the way. Will put a layup to it. And Foy will get the score. And that makes it now 30-point advantage for Powell. Here's a three fired by Lakin. Lakin is good. Burns will get their first score of the third quarter. AG, right side outside to Richardson up the top. Goes inside to Kidd. Kidd, AG, three. Yep, that's good. Ivy AG for three. And Lady Panthers get right back to a 30-point advantage. Here's a quick steal for AG. We'll lay it up and in. And Powell's just gotten a lot of turnovers in this contest. That's what helps them in this contest, in this ballgame. It's just the turnovers to points has been very crucial. Here's an inside pass. It's going to be last touch there by Kidd. We'll give the Lady Bronx the basketball back. We got the Douglas broadcaster is on the live stream. Yeah, you are. Broadcasters got to have fun sometimes. 47-15 on your down home discount scoreboard. Here is a drive in. Bounce pass it out now to Boljak. Boljak will, I think, get a travel, and that was a late whistle, but the travel is called. Burns will make it the 12th turnover of the ball game. 5:29 left to play. 47-15 on your down home discount scoreboard, and we're going to get a whistle. Full timeout taken by Pell. Will take a quick 30 as well. It is the Lady Panthers 47, Burns 15, back in 30 seconds on 103.3 The Range.
When it comes to home improvement, think about the cabinet. This is Sydney from Bloodhorn Lumber and Powell. We have plenty of affordable ideas to help you with your cabinet. With an extensive choice of styles, options, and craftsmanship, we will make sure they fit your style and your budget. Our design team will walk you through the process from start to finish. New cabinets, no problem, from Bloater and Lumber and Powell.
KPOW 1260 AM. The Lady Panthers took a full timeout. They're going to use all of it. It is right now Powell 47, Burns at 15. We're working on some camera work here, so we do apologize for our visual audience. We'll get that quickly up here as soon as possible. We should have some now video. We can get that up and running here on our broadcast. There we go. 47-15. The Lady Panthers taking the advantage right now as they have the basketball after the timeout. We'll get a offensive foul on Powell.
Offensive foul, number 21, Sage Kidd.
Sage Kidd will pick up the foul. Burns has one waiting to inbound it. 5:16 left to play. Here's a pass inside now to Medley. Can't get the shot to go. Second chance. How about maybe not a third chance as Richardson comes up with it. Foul is going to be on Burns. He'll pick up the foul.
Burns foul, number 11, Lane Bybee.
Going to get Bybee with the foul. And it will be back to the Lady Panthers with the basketball. Quickly over the midcourt stripe, it is Hernandez. Lady Panthers still up by, they're still up by 32 right now. Barrett now, right side outside. Gonna get the screen from Madler, whose shot is off the mark, and back to the Lady Panthers it goes. Just shots not falling here for the Lady Bronx in this one. Hernandez, three from the top, will bounce off to the right side. Rebound for the Lady Bronx. Barrett's been the best scorer for Burns. She has 8 of the 15. And there's a turnover by Burns. Powell creates a turnover as Floyd will poke that away. Under 4 to play here in the third quarter. A little bit slower of a second half start. Here's Richardson. Fires a 3, knocks it in and good. Richardson has her first bucket of the contest. And Powell on your down-home discount scoreboard, 50-15 is the 3 from Barrett is off the mark. And I think that number that if everybody's looking at is wondering what that number is for this one, I believe 40 is the number before the running clock will start. So we're going to get a lot of substitutions here, and just a tough shooting night here for the Lady Bronx. 3:33 left to play, 50-15. Your down-home discount scoreboard, 3:30 left to play in the third quarter. Hernandez will pick it up now, give it off to AG, right side outside. Going to go get Richardson on the cut. Richardson drives in, will try to go underneath right side. Kidd will try to get a second chance. That's not good to go. And rebound will go to Barrett, and she's going to have a long pass there for Bach. Bach drives into the paint, floater from 10, and free throws are coming up. This Powell's outscored the Lady Bronx 12-3 in this third quarter. And they're going to give the foul to Hernandez. She'll pick up her second, just the team's second. First free throw is off the mark for Bach, who is at the line, seeking her first points of the contest. Second free throw here for Bach is up. It is good. And now I'll make it 4 points scored in the third quarter. 12-4, your third quarter score of basketball rolling from one side to the other out of bounds. It's the Lady Panthers who come up with it. 2:57 left to play in the quarter. Richardson, give it up to Floyd. There's the swing now to Agee. Agee's going to pass it off now to Richardson as Floyd has it right side outside. 2:38 left to play. Third quarter action. And that was almost a travel. Somehow Hernandez gets away with one. I think she's kind of smirking, thinking she did. There's a foul, and Powell, who should have maybe had a turnover, is going to have some chances at the line. So foul will go against the Lady Bronx. Foul on the, what are they going to give this to? I think they just gave it to Uckland, who picked up the foul. So the first free throw for Kidd is good. Kidd's 1 or 2 of 3 now from the line. Got one more free throw here. It is up and good. So 2 free throws. Makes it now 52-16. 2:19 left to play. Kidd comes up with the steal for the Lady Panthers. His Powell's looking to improve to 3-2 on the season with a big matchup tomorrow. Kidd inside is good. Nice dish there from Hernandez. 54-16 on your down-home discount scoreboard. And we're going to get a foul on Powell with 2 free throws on the way. Kidd's going to pick up the foul for the Lady Panthers. And that should be the case. Yep, that will be the case. Sage Kidd picks up her her second. Be the team's third. Barrett is at the line to shoot a pair. First free throw, he's no good. Kind of a laughing face from Barrett there. Uncharacteristic free throw, most likely. So they'll try one more time here. He's got this lead of 35 is what they're looking for. Second free throw is off the mark. It's Floyd with the rebound. She'll give it off to Agee. 1:48 left to play. Here's the give. Richardson up the top. Well, was looking to swing it to Hernandez. Can't do so. Almost taken away there by the Lady Bronx and Lakin. Now to Agee, and a whistle. 3 in the key is the call. And it's Sage Kidd, the one showing the frustration in this one. 54-16, the score. 90 seconds left to play here in the third. Barrett, 3, fires it. Can't get it to go. It's Hernandez who gives it to Floyd. Now we'll slow it down as everybody's transitioning back to the other side. And now we're approaching 73 seconds left to go. Here is the give now to Agee at the top. Guarded there by Voljack. Swing it now to Hernandez for 3. It's going to be left short. Bounces to the other side of the iron. Rebound for Barrett. With under a minute left to play. 3, fire, good. From Bach. Braden Bach with 4. And it's going to be a Powell turnover. It looks like a double dribble or carry there. They kind of give a real call there for the Lady Panthers. Either way, it ends up with Burns. Final 42 seconds left here in this one. Down home discount scoreboard, 54-19. Make it now 54-22. Bach with back-to-back threes. Makes it now 54-22. Powell will give it off to Agee. Here's now Kidd. The swing to Hernandez. Right side. Floyd was looking to cut. Couldn't do so. Agee looks. Give it off to Richardson. Richardson's going to back it up with 10 seconds left to play. Kidd now to Floyd. Far left corner. Drives baseline. Kick back to Hernandez. Kidd with 3 seconds. Fires it. Can't get it to go. Floyd at the buzzer is good. And Caitlin Floyd picks up her 6th point of the contest and gives Powell a 32-point advantage going into the 4th. We'll step aside 30-second timeout as the final 8 minutes are here. We'll be back to Lady Panther basketball right here on KPOW 1260 AM.
307 Health is accepting new members, and now is the time to join. They believe better access to health care means better care. 307 Health offers direct communication with their providers through call, text, or email. Whether you're looking for preventative care or management of a chronic condition, now it's easier than ever with their online enrollment portal. Go to 307health.org today. 307 Health, better access, better care.
KPOW 1260 AM, Powell, Wyoming. Mike Britchko with you here. Filling in for Scott Mangold this weekend as the Lady Panthers looking to even things up after falling in their first game by just 3, 51-48. So the 4th quarter will start with the Lady Bronx with the basketball. It'll be Barrett who will bring it up. Make her way to the left side, near the middle. Barrett looks, was not noticing that it was a handoff that was going to be given. Zikafus, who's in the ball game, will put it up for 2. Was looking for Bach, and Bach didn't even see that it was going to be given to her. That's why Powell gets a quick 2 points there to start the 4th quarter. Inside pass to Lakin. It's going to be taken away by Zikafus, and be a jump ball possession arrow favoring the Lady Panthers. 7:26 left to play here in the 4th quarter. 58-22 on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. It is now back to the Lady Panthers. Teton is back into the ball game. Richardson at the top. It was Teton who says a foul will be committed by Bach. First personal foul, first team foul of the quarter. 7:04 left to play. Inbound now to Zikafus, now to Teton. Swing it to Richardson. Richardson now is going to back up and get things reset here as Hallie Hancock is also in. Pass now to Graham, who is also in. So Powell made a lot of changes in that 4th quarter. Zikafus trying to get the basketball. It's on the ground. Fight for the basketball. Will be a jump ball for the Lady Bronx. Gonna see Caitlin Floyd check back in. .635 left to play in the 4th quarter. Right now it is Lady Bronx basketball. And we'll get a whistle. Whistle's going to be against the Lady Panthers. So there was a team foul on Powell. It'll be just the first. Barrett will get the inbound. We are going to get another whistle. Stay with the Lady Bronx from Burns. Final 6:11 here in the quarter. Turnover on Burns. We'll give the Lady Panthers back the basketball. 58-22 still on your down-home discount scoreboard. We'll have a quick post-game show as we do got to accommodate for some other broadcasters here on this Friday evening. Here's a give now as Powell's just swinging it around right now inside for Hancock. And she'll go to the line and shoot a pair of free throws. going to the line. Hancock is going to go to the line. The Powell will have a foul be committed from Medley for Burns. First free throw by Hancock is good. And we'll get one more free throw here. 59-22 your score. Final free throw is perfect. So Powell is 2 away from a running clock. In the final 5:43. Here's a drive in, now kick up top. So here's a give inside for Medley, and shot's no good. And here comes Powell with a chance to put the running clock into effect if 40 is that number they need. Zickafoos was looking for a pass from far out. Boy, looks turnover there from Burns. Back to the Lady Bronx. Barrett with 8 of the 22. Shot can't go. Second chance will also not go. Out of bounds. It will stay with the... Bounds will stay with Burns. Lakin and Boljack will check back in for Powell, or for Burns, excuse me. Under 5 to play. Inbound. Goes to Boljack, now to Barrett, and looks inside for Lakin. Guarded there by Zickafoos. Up top now, Bach. At the top, there's a swing to Boljack. Boljack drives in left side, and I think you're going to get a travel. That is the case. Turnover on Burns. And Powell has a chance to take a 40-point lead over Burns here in day one. An inch closer to that 1-1 start to Lander Classic. Powell with 1 game tomorrow. That will be against the Lady Bearcats from Douglas. Nice save there from Teton. At the top, here's a give to Teton again as Teton will look to go inside. There's a turnover. 4:07 left to play. And yes, we do notice a camera battery change is due here in just a moment. We're going to try to just let that go for as long as possible. The third personal on Hernandez. The Powell's team's second. 4:03 left to play. First free throw. He's off the mark. Barrett is looking for another free throw. Burns is 3-9. And free throw. He's good. So a 1-2 trip makes it now 59-23 on your down-home discount scoreboard. Zickafoos inside, high shot underneath is off the mark, and almost Inez saving it was Boljack, but it goes for the Lady Panthers. Second chance by Hancock is no good. And Burns will get it right back. Here's a quick drive-in, shot off the mark. And Powell will get it right back. 3:28 left to go. Burns is going to start clearing the bench here. For the final 3:22. Quickly over the timeline is Bach. Bach will give it off to Barrett. She'll fire 3, and he'll hit the front of the iron in the back. Second chance shot, no good. And rebound will go for Zickafoos. Still 59-23, 3 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. There's a swing now to Hernandez. Pass that off now to Graham. Graham for 2, it's good. Graham with the score, makes it back to a 40-point advantage for, or excuse me, back to a 38-point advantage. As Brendan Bach will make the 3. We're a little bit off our score, so we do apologize for the visual audience with 2:24 left to go. Back to Burns. Barrett at the elbow. Bolajak will launch a three. It's going to be short. Here's a second chance for Burns, courtesy of Medley. That's off the mark. Going to get another opportunity. Burns is looking for something right now at the top. It's going to be a fired three there from Bach. That's no good. Rebound will go to Hernandez. Going to quickly push it for the Panthers, and he'll turn it over. Sage Kidd will check back in for Powell. 1:47 left to play in the quarter as Burns has officially just cleared the bench. Eklund has checked back in. Barrett's still out there for Burns. With 9 points. Bach with 10 to lead the way for the Lady Broncs. Here's a drive-in turnover on Burns. Unofficially their 16th turnover of the ball game. Back to the Lady Panthers. Teton will bring it up for Powell. Final game going to be happening here tonight. Lander will host Douglas. Usually that's a day 2 game. Douglas, though, is going to take on Powell and Cody to wrap up the Classic. There's a pass inside for Hancock. Now give it off now to Graham. Graham up top to Teton. There's Kidd, who looks to bounce pass it in to Hancock, and it's going to be a out of bounds. Turnover on, or no, it's going to stay with Lander. Final 70 seconds coming up. So we'll have a quick post-game show and send it back to KBOW 1260 AM. Powell, Bridge go with you. Powell and Douglas will battle each other tomorrow at 2:30. And then we'll go right back to Lander in their contest. So Lander will wrap things up tonight, and all the games have been taking place here at Lander Valley High School. Area Douglas and nightcap. Lander has not played a game yet in this Classic. So foul will be against Bybee. She picks up her 4th. Powell on the inbound. There's a cut inside for Teton. Backdoor cut, can't get it to go. And the final 50 seconds coming up. Barrett will look to drive in. Here's a kick out. 3 is launched from deep. It's no good. Teton comes up with the rebound. They can hold for the final 36 seconds if they elect to. We'll see what they do here. Pass inside. Hancock can't really secure the pass, and it's a turnover. Back to Burns. And that will be a double dribble, and now we can see Powell hold it for the final 19.2 seconds to be exact. 19.2 left to go. Our post-game show will be a quick one as we got to accommodate for the other broadcasters here in this tournament. Kidd will hand it off now to Teton, and that'll do it. That's going to conclude this contest. The Lady Panthers will go to 1-1 in the Classic. They'll go to 3-2 on the season. And just to wrap things up real quickly, the Lady Panthers were led by Ivy Agee with 19 points in the contest. Emery Hernandez with 11. Hallie Hancock with 4. You had Sage Kidd with 7. Ava Teton with 2. Shelby Zickafoos has 6 points in the contest. Leah Graham with 2. Caitlin Floyd finishes with 6 points in the contest. For the Burns Lady Broncs, it was led by Bach with 10 points. Barrett has 9. Lakin with 3. You also had Medley with 2. Adler with 2 for the Lady Broncs as well. Powell's biggest lead has been 39 at one point. They finished with a 36-point lead in the contest. No lead changes, no ties. Burns committed 16 turnovers unofficially to Powell's just 1. And those are the stats of this contest. Again, we do have to make sure to accommodate for other broadcasters, so we'll send you back to KPOW 1260 AM. We'll have a Coverage tomorrow for our listeners here at 2:30. So we'll have a pregame show about 2:15 if we get a chance to get on the air by then. If not, we'll be on the air on video as well. Cody Douglas for the Cody listeners at 11:30 on 103.3 The Range. For McKenna back at the studio, the entire the Heart Mountain Broadcasting crew, I'm Wyatt Barichka. This has been a presentation of Powell High School basketball on KPOW 1260 AM. Have a great day. God bless.
You've been listening to the Panthers on KPOW. Today's game.